Come and say hello to your friends. Good evening. Good evening, my brother. Today, I want to talk about our history. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. The reason to make me come out this evening, I want not two reasons. One, I want to make our people make them know where they're from come. They're supposed to know their origin. Because if you ask the people of Estako, they will say yes. Now about now that one level now about the arrange us. You know, say Benin, that place, Igodomigodo is an ancient city. So we have a tryst, very big tryst with the Igbo people. Because the Igbo people are not telling us that they came from South. No, they came from how they call that place, Israel. If you look at the culture of the Igbos and our culture, almost the same. But the reason why something happened, it was because of the civilization of the Oduduwas they brought to our land. Because today we will talk about the history of the Estako, and we will start on one by one. And many people from Estako land now, they don't wait for many years. They don't know where they come from. But they just know somewhere like Benin they from come. And they don't understand how waiting happen. Because they constantly they know they teach history for school so that make many of us don't know where we come from. So now I can say, as I talk every day I am coming out, you see people like the Mabats where they have to go and do more research about where they come from. They gather all of us, say, I will be Benin, I will be Benin. We are not Benin. I am not Benin. I am from Orion local government. My history is documented in our history. My where I come from is documented in our history. So Orion is not Benin. We are Orion people. So if you see people from Orion who are called themselves Benin, you know they are brainwashed. They brainwash their brain. They don't know where I buy Benaje. I buy. You see, you cannot deny your ancestral roots, your family roots. That's why we see thank the Yoruba Oba, where they say for us, we not fit forget their own people. Maybe they separate themselves from us. And they can introduce what they call greetings. So we will just go straight to the Estako history today. Make a fair drop my number there. People will will ask question. Because of people who will ask question, we will just drop our phone number for there. So that anybody want ask question for Estako for, So you will come fix it, will see talk your own. So I will make sure na name of na community. I agree to yes, I call. I agree to now make I put the phone number. Mm-hmm. That one are the number to call for. So we read them. You know, say we dey get proof for our class. So even the Oba of Benin don't even know where he cannot. He don't even know. But all he know is say na he born in head. He got punish am. He say na he born in papa. Say na he born in grandpapa Odua. Maybe na he go born. Na he see born Tokyo. Na he go born Japan. Idiot. We you see wetin make me like our program. We dey ask question. So we dey ask anybody is free to ask question for our program. Yeah. So you see, we will start now. We will first start. Before we will, before we talk. I want me to invite all those Auchi people come. Today we will start from. Uh, but my people una supposed to dey sponsor me na me I dey talk this history. I no don wan know where I come from. Una wan claim say na Oba born una. You know say if you wan kill snake you kill am from the head. So when you want to kill snake, and agbenye. So if you no kill snake for head, you leave and it's still dangerous. So now make us dey tackle am from the head. Is it from Benin City now? We don't tackle and say the Oba of Benin is a foreigner and he was an evil man. So today with the history we want to talk, we will talk the history very fast. So we will not stay long, and I will bring proof follow. Wait, man, just go straight. I will first start am from a we have 13. If you now dey watch me now, we let me use the English. In Estako land, we have 13 clans. 13 clans. So we are talking about Estako West, Auchi, Estako Central, Fuga. I'm talking about Estako East, Aganebode. We have 3 local governments that make up of Estako land. And this Estako land, we have another 13 clans that make up this Estako clan. And this 13 clan, they get different history. And this history, my brother, history class we do, more than the share, I'm gonna let them know. Share this video and listen to your history. If I never talk your village, I will make sure your village, I will reach there. So family una dey support me, I dey tell una na history. Una supposed to come sit down and go call una brother, come brother, Joko Sibe, Tota, so how they call her Hoisha. Abeg, when they teach me the language, abeg. You see, let those have eyes, may they see. So now we get 13 clans for Estako land. 13 clans. This one are Uzare, this one are Ibie, 3 Ibie. They come up. Me, I love this stuff. So I want to read the. If you know you come from Estako land today, we want to teach history. And this history one teach is very important. This history means say you not come from Oba family, and this history will say let you know say the reason why you run comot from Igodomigodo city land is because of the human sacrifice and the evil and the barbaric tradition of the Oba of Benin. That is the reason why you left your land, and everything is documented here. I do understand. So we will read everything for you. Please join us. We want to read the name of the communities that make up Estako clan. So the name of the first community is called Okpila. The name of the second community is called Ibie. Ibie. The other one is called Okpepe. That is three. After Okpepe, the other one is called Wepawano. 4. After Wepawano, we have Avian. Any Sakoma can call to correct me if I'm mistaken. Avian. The other one is called Uzaire. Uzaire clan is where Oshomole and Philip Shaibo come from. It's called Uzaire. We also have the other clan called Auchi. We also have another, that is Uzaire, Auchi, South Ibie. They are called Estako West and Aviele. You know Aviele. So we have Aviele. We also have Anwan people. We also have Jegbe people, Jegbe clan. We also have the Eneme South Eneme. We also have Ekperi people, Ekperi clan, and so on and so forth. Everything is 13. If you count all of them now, they are 13 in number. Then the South Eneme have close to River Niger. Where Pawanu get boundary with River Niger. Now so it be. Now where Pawanu na dey near River Niger. Now be Estako East. Where Pawanu you see Okpepe. Estako East local government. Estako Central na be all those Avian that we just forget. We don't pick all their name well. We enter class. So if you go straight now inside those 13 communities that make up Estako land, we never talk about Onwan people history. Onwan they different. Alpo Edo different. You see all those communities wey they measure so the reason they not be the whole Estako run one day. So today we want go deep into the what do you call it? We want to go to oh my yeah, it's clear here now. So now we want to talk about the talk about the whole Estako. May I make sure their villages, some of their villages. For Wepawanu, we get Aganibode. Aganibode na be the capital city of Estako Central. We still get Ivianopod. I know some people call Ivianopodi. And we also have under Okpepe, we have Okpepe. We still get Okpepe na be their city. We have Fuga. For that Avian, we have Fuga. We have Imiagba under 3 Ibie. We also have Ugute, Ukugbe, Afokpila, Ida. So now let us go to where Oshomole come from. The place where Adams Oshomole come from, they call that community in a clan. They get Onoje, what they call am? No be Oba na him send am go. Nah, no be all. I beg go mona go see go ask whether na Oba born am o. Come Oba na Yoruba na him born the whole world. I dey understand so. For Uzare clan na one of the 13 clan wey make up of wey comprise of what do you call am Estako land where someone dey come from. So under this place, under Uzare, we get Oloke, we get Apana. Now under Uzare where someone dey come from, we get Iyuku, we get Iyamu, we get Imeke, we get Afuwa, we get Afushu, Afosio, I don't know how to call that. Ofosio, they call it Afosio. They get the other one, Afosio, Afosio, or whatever you call it. I don't know. There is how they call it. They call the other one G2. Again one, somebody is calling me. Use this. Hello? Who they call me? They use my own. My God, who be this? Who they call me? They use. Who's this? Hello? Hello? I don't know who's doing this. So somebody is calling me with maybe you want to distract me. I will not listen to the distraction. Make they invite the people of Estako. Come on, I call they learn on our history. Now they say na Oba born na lie, not be Oba born na. So under the Estako clan, they get also under Uzai, where Oshima they come from. They get the name of the traditional ruler where they rule them. Now they call the Ogineni of Uzai. So now so the thing happen. More than the listing, you know. So today we will go start from Auchi. Auchi, Mona list, you know, this is very important place. It's so very important in a lifetime. Don't forget this very history. Don't forget it. This is a being in a lifetime. Auchi, now the name of the man is called Uchi. Now two brother. One, they call the younger brother Adobe. I beg when somebody help me ask. Adobe no be Igbo name. I mean na Oba name. Maybe na Oba na get na you say they don't say na Oba na cause them the conscious language. Liars. Oduduwa wey born them not change cause people when they change language. So let us go to the straight history. The people of Auchi people, they have their own clan, and the place where they migrate from, I will explain that to you. The reason why they left the land, I'm going to read the history. I will call on my brother to read it. But I want to explain to you that Auchi, the name of the man who found that land is called Uchi. Now, him brother live for Aru, like what they call Aru Chuku side. They call Igbo Aru. They call him Aru, Aru. That they call those people Adobe. That is the children of Adobe. So now two brothers. I repeat again. These people answering Igbo names. How come they have Igbo names? We should go and ask the Oba Benin. Oba Benin, who is a bloody liar, and those fake historian. They're sure they don't even have historian. We thank God today that all these things are all documented and certain by the white men, by the Portuguese, and everything is there. So these people, they should continue to fool themselves. So these two clans, one is called Adaobi, and the other one is called, the senior brother is called Uchi, Uchi, Uchi. Where can you find that name that look Uchi and Adobe? Somebody should tell me. So we want to explain Auchi. After I don't explain them, I will call somebody, maybe read them from the book Now we'll listen. Auchi, not Auchi is the name. His name was Uchi. Uchi was a man. He ran away with his brother, his younger brother. The younger brother is called Adobe. Adobe, that is the name of him. So you now ask these two names. Those two names look like Ile-Ife name? No, the Oba of Benin will come and tell the people of Auchi tomorrow that yeah, I'm the one who give birth to you. You people are from Ile-Ife, and I'm give is my the same thing. It's not the same thing. Okay, the people of Auchi have Uchi was who is this? Hello, hello, hello. You know when somebody is doing something and you need to disturb the person. Okay, it's two brothers. One is called Adobe. The other one is called Uchi. Uchi was the senior brother to Adobe. You see, and so we will tell you the history of Adobe and Aru, Ibiaru. I don't understand. So we will tell you that history, not today. But we are, who is this now? Stop all those things you are doing. Ah. So today we want our people to listen attentively. Who are those people disturbing now? Well, they are this teach history now. Hello? Hello, talk now.
Okay, I hear you now. I want to just talk one about what this man is talking about Auchi.
What?
Okay?
You say?
Are you hearing me?
Talk.
Is it nothing good? Yeah. I want to contribute about this man talking about.
You are talking to me now. Talk to me now. I'm hearing you. Go on.
What I'm trying to say that Auchi that you see in Estako, so they are from Auchi. They are not from Estako. They are from Auchi. Uchi mean that the name of Uchi mean that when they say they should shift, they say they don't want to shift.
Okay, sorry sir, we're not quarreling. Where do you get your fact from? Send it for me. Where you get your own fact from?
Okay, I will send it for you.
If you don't have facts, don't come out and be saying something you don't know. Or yeah, bring it.
They are stranger, they are from Bauchi.
Don't worry. There are no problem. Nobody is disagreeing with you now. When I finish my own, then you come and say your own. Okay? You understand? Thank you, sir.
Okay.
My people, we have 13 clans in Estako lands. And these 13 clans, when we are doing something, and the Oba of Benin is very good in trying to destabilize our history class. And we will not allow anybody to we will not allow those that fake rumor. This one come from Bauchi, this one come from India. The history of the Estako, nobody come from Bauchi. The only history that affects Estako was the Nupe people who came to Estako land in 1860. There was nothing traced to Bauchi or Auchi. It's called Uchi. And he was a brother to Adobe. This one is even mistaking himself there. Uchi was his senior brother to Adobe. You understand? So Adobe and Uchi. That is the history, and then I want to explain. And Uchi have 5 children, and I will tell you the name of the 5 children. If somebody come from Bauchi, are they supposed to bear Hausa name, abi? How come the children not bear Hausa name? You see, when some people are saying something, they will continue to think maybe the person they are talking to, that one is a fool. I want to let me go. I don't want to be distracted. Uchi have 5 children. The 5 children of Uchi are the present 5 villages that make up Auchi. And I will tell you the name of the 5 children. Let me tell you the name of the 5 children that make up Auchi. The first one is called Abotse. The other one is called Akpepe. That is two. The third one is called Igbe. You know where they have Igbe Road in Auchi. If you are current, you listen. You see, if I am from Kano, if I have children, my children will bear Kano names. They don't bear my ancestral names. The 5 children he have, and these names have meaning in Estako language. So when you are lying, continue to think maybe the people you are lying to, they are fools. You can see what happened in Edo State. The family of Oromio, who came from Ile-Ife, if you see come to Benin today, they still have their names. Oromio still remain a Yoruba name, it's not changed. Oba still remain a Yoruba name, have not changed. Uselu, where they have coronation ground, still remain a Yoruba name, Iselu. Iselu mean the making of the king. Iselu, it still remains till tomorrow. The names have not changed, even though they try to change it. Even the names of the children of our grandchildren of Oromio, they still bear their Yoruba names. Even the wife of the Oba, Oloyi, Oloyi is a Yoruba word, still remain. The traces are still there. So when you are saying something, you must back it with proof. You understand? So the Oba of Benin who left Ile-Ife, if you still go there, their names, Oba, the children, Oba Oluwa, Oba Ogumola, Oba Ikengbuda. These are Yoruba names. Oba Akengbuda, Oba Ewure, Oba Oshulua. You see, those names, the Yoruba names, still remain. You can never run away from your shadow. So I don't want to let your own version to mistaken me. So Uchi was his senior brother to another brother, his own brother called Adobe. You see, Uchi and Adobe were own brothers. They ran away from the evil, the human sacrifice, and the enslavement of the Igodo people, Idu people by their civilization master, their colonial master who came from Ife, the Oba Oromio descendants. And they will also explain the reason why they run. Then the name of the 5 children of Uchi, one of the first name is called Abotse, which is, if you look at the name, it's our value, it's our name. The second son is called Akpepe. The other one is called Utsogun. The other one is called Igbe, where they have Igbe Road. And while the other one is called Ihe. Ihe. Do you see these 5 children Uchi have? Do you see anyone who have Musa or Yaradua inside? Huh? Or Mustafa or which outside name Babangida? Did you see? Don't name like that inside. The history make us to understand that. I will read it to not only by analyzing it. This history make us to understand that after they have run from Benin and they left Egun, the place where they run from is called. Let me show you. Let me read the history. Let me just go on. I will tell you the place where they run from in Benin. Okay. So out of these 5 of them, 3 of them are Botse, Akpepe, and Usogun. 3 of them say Uchi was having 5 children. So after the death of Uchi, and the younger brother to Uchi is very close to them. There is called Adobe. That one have its own kingdom, its own clan, or what they call their own side. So this Uchi, after his death, those 5 children we get, they separate among themselves. 3 of them get their own. This one will dey here, the other one will dey there, the other one will dey there. They can't be 5. They can't name these 5 community that make up Auchi. They can't name themselves by their names. The names of these 5 people are called Eibotse, Okpekpe, Usogun, Iyahe, and yes, Usogun, Iyahe. These three I mentioned it again. Ebotse, Akpekpe, Usogun, and Ihe. Now, I know some people pronounce the name when one of verse I beg. Now, 5 children. Out of these 5 children, 3 of them inside decided to build a moat. They dug a moat, they dig moats. The reason why they say they dig the moat, they say because of the Oba. The time they ran away from Benin was during the time of Oba Egbeka. The same time the Urobo people ran away, where people were running away because the human sacrifice was too much. The tradition, we are not exposed to this type of tradition they brought from Ile Ife. It was very, very barbaric. These people were they were really bad people, you understand? So these people they run away. So now why we teach this history, we want the people of Auchi Clans to really know who their ancestor is. And we will read the history for you. So today, we have the Auchi, and we will also tell you how the Islam come to that their own clan, how they embrace Islam. But today, we are going to call someone to read it from the book, and you listen. So let me call somebody. Yes. And you will listen very well. May I look at whether my brother will sleep, make it read and come out for now. Hello, bros.
Hello.
I do. And God will bless you, sir. You know what? You know. I think you don't read the history. You see, you see the history very well. The history of
Yeah.
the. I beg you, if you did that come out.
Exactly. I don't scout through
Yes.
history.
If you did that come out.
Okay. Yeah.
From the beginning.
Okay, make us start from the beginning.
Okay, start from the beginning. More than list, you know.
We'll do that.
Everything we are doing, we
Okay.
must read it from the book, and we must have evidence. Not somebody use mouth tell us, yeah, they come from China, they come from India, but there's no proof, there's no evidence to it. This our ancestors met the white men and they explain everything to the white men. So the white men put everything down. So those one, the Oba Benin and their gang are now bringing out fake. They're just trying to fool themselves, trying to claim, say, oh, we are your father. We believe in a lie. Nobody, they don't give birth. So, sir, I beg, educate us and read that from the beginning, sir.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. The arrival of the Auchi people.
I mean, before you, sir, before you start,
century.
Before you start, you for reduce the way the watch and down, so that make you feel maybe that one not the make who for inside. The way the watch and. You understand what I talk, sir?
You hear
Yeah,
them again?
no, I continue now.
You hear the noise again?
No, just continue like that. We'll manage it like
the
this.
The noise don't stop.
It's good okay like this.
Okay, because I don't offer.
Okay, sir. Go continue, sir. We are hearing you now.
Shey the noise don't stop.
It does stop.
Okay, I can read now, shey?
Yes, read now, sir.
Okay, you are hearing me now. Can I continue?
Continue, sir. Yes.
Can I start reading it? Are you hearing me? Okay, let me continue. Okay. The arrival of the Auchi people. Hello?
Go on. Hello. I think the network is. See, my brother, I'm not gonna listen to the history of the Auchi clan. That clan they be community. You know, the young people they get their own clan, get where they come from. You see, when you are saying something, you bring your own facts, and you have 5 children. Now listen now very well. So not be say person go come dey talk say na Oba na born America. That is fake. We are waiting for our brother to call in. to read it. And if you are from a Aunchi ethnic group, if you want to know your history, I will send it for you. You are not from Oba family. Oba is not the one who gave birth to you. Your father, your ancestor, as an Auchi man, now your name of your father is called Uchi, and the younger brother to your father is called Adobe. They ran away because of the Oba Benin was using their people for human sacrifice, and anything they have, the Oba will take it. If they kill a lion, the Oba will take their skin. So they don't even have clothes to wear. In those days when you kill lion, you kill all those animals, you use the skin. We were Asian people. We don't come from Israel. All these things, they are all fake. And you understand? So we are not from that side. So the civilization they brought from Ife are some of the things the white men found in our land. So we want to read it for you. And you listen. I don't know why my brother internet is not working. Hello? I don't know why the internet is not working. Oh. Hello? Somebody should call me and look if it is my internet. My number is there. May somebody call me. I don't know why the internet of my friend not they go. May somebody call me. May we look whether my internet they work well or not they work well. May we know listening to AFEMA history from AFEMA people. What will be this? From AFEMA from. Hello.
Hello?
God bless you, sir.
Blessed me for the worry.
I be get all network. Now two network I dey use now two. Now two I dey use. So I just dey use two in one. Continue, sir.
Okay, yeah, okay. Let me continue here. The arrival of the Auchi people in the early 14th century.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is the title. That is the title.
Okay, sir.
When I start here, the Auchi people migrated from Benin under the leadership of Uchi and his younger brother, Adobe.
Okay, just wait 1 second, so 1 second, sir. You see, he say under his younger brother. You look the name, he answer Adobe. Is it not an Igbo name? Somebody should come and explain to me if they have a Yoruba name called Adobe. Somebody should tell me. Eh? Not those history you people are not faking, but to suit the Oba and their gangster. The early white men who came to those communities and the history we are taking from our leaders, and a late 18th century the history were being documented. Those ones they are now writing about 2020 2015, that is not the history. This one we are writing, and this is the history. Not this one you do the Ontaro Palace and you write history. Say it's not don't that's not done. Before Ontaro Fauci was born, how the history have been documented by the white men. That is the original history, not those one they come wake up in the morning. My brother, continue, sir. Continue, sir. Write down.
Okay, let me continue again. The Auchi people migrated from Benin under the leadership of Uchi and his younger brother, Adaobi. They settled on the banks of River Oli, Omehi, Umhuku, Ofoseli.
Just wait, sir. Just wait. Hello? Hello? You say? Hello? Yes, it's working now, sir. It's working now. Yeah, it's working now. Thank you. Wait to the people that want to listen. My brother, please invite your friends and listen to Estako. Have 13 clans, 13 communities that make up of Estako land. So we want to explain and want to tell our people our history. We don't have any relationship, only DNA with Oba Benin. And however, all these community have their own history. So I cannot use the history of Auchi community to say, oh, because of our only Auchi community to cover Wepawanu. Wepawanu have their own history. Uzaire have their own history. What do you call these people? It's many of them now. Aviel, I don't know, call the name very well. It's 13. These 13 people, they have their own history. It's not one. That is why you see they don't agree sometimes, but they speak similar language. They came from somewhere, place where they ran away. Everybody left the land for this Oba because they came from Ife. They brought all those evil and sort of demonic something from Ife. So we ran away. So before my brother will continue, the people of Esako, they are called Kukurukus. The people of Esako, both Onwa down to those Akoko Edo side, they are called Kukuruku. The reason why they are called Kukuruku, in those days, the Oba used to come to raid them, to pack them as slaves to the white men and use many of them for human sacrifice. So these people started living around the hill, around the rock. They were hiding. So when they are on the top of those rock or those mountain, anytime they see the Oba of Benin and their gang, that is the gang of the Oba coming, they will stand on top of that rock or top of that mountain. If you have gone to all those mountains side, you see there's hilly, it's mountainous, it's hilly. They will start on that place and shout, Kukuruku, when they mention Kukuruku, then people will start running towards the cave, the under those hidden place. They would sometimes they will stay there for 5 days, 1 week. They were, we see the truth of the matter. We were ancient people. We are not from Israel. We are just like the Aboriginal people of Australia. We are also just like the indigenous people of the Aborigine of America, because we were the name they call us, the Yoruba people who came to invade our lands, they call us Igbo. We were not circumcised. Our life and our world started from that Benin city. That is why you see people who ran away, many of them bearing Igbo name, bearing different names, and you see different languages. Because when they came to our land, they were so shocked what they saw. That is why the land rejected them. I will not see suffering today. That's why Benin, the killings are still going on. So let us just go to the straight history. Please listen to the history of one of the clan. This clan is called Auchi, and we have proof. We don't lie. We are not here to lie to anybody. Please continue the history, sir. Start it from the beginning, sir. Thank you.
Okay, start from the beginning.
Yes, sir.
The Auchi people migrated from Benin under the leadership of Uchi and his younger brother Adobe. They settled on the banks of the river Ole.
Sorry, sir. Wait, sorry, Baba, not vessel. You not get your direct internet with your phone. I've been a Wi-Fi they use.
Internet, I can get. I'm using my direct internet for my phone right now. I was using Wi-Fi before when you called, but I changed to my phone. Line.
If you use it too now, I be because if I talk to you, they clear, but now they swap, eh?
You the swap now, okay.
Just use it too now.
Okay, let me see.
Or may I off my phone? May I on them again? May I see whether on my side? Make I on, make I off them. Yeah. So I want people to hear it. I want to off my phone and on it again. So we will teach the people of Auchi community. They have 5. Auchi his name is Uchi. His younger brother is Adobe. The people of Onwa, the other side of Onwa is called Adobe, Ibiaro. So they are one family. They are one descendant. They are not from Oba. Oba is not their father. They will not accept this nonsense again. The white men took all our history and kept it. All those things we are breaking down today is from the white men. All this history were being documented many years. Not the one those people are writing. Oba Bini writing history. Which kind of nonsense be that one? They should not tell us all those nonsense, all those bullshit. We're not going to listen to that nonsense because they lie to us so much. If not the white men today, the Oba of Benin Koravio say is the one who gave birth to Akandi. When in Ile-Ife, they don't speak Isako language in Ile-Ife. How come? So we don't accept those lies. Please, and I want the people to hear it very well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make I call my brother again. The thing up also. Hello, Baba.
Hello?
It's clear now. Just go on. Read on.
Hello?
It's clear now. Just go on.
Okay, you hear me?
They hear you well now. Go on.
Okay, the Auchi people migrated from Benin under the leadership of Uchi and his younger brother, Adobe. They settled on the bank of the rivers Ole, Omehi, Umhoku, Ofoseli, and Eda Nohua, where they founded their new Auchi communities in about 15th century. 5 villages emerged and were named after Uchi sons. That is Ugun, Ekpe, Otse, Igbei, and Ehwei.
Okay, read it. Sorry. Just wait to sorry. Read the names of the villages again. That is the 5 children that make up the name of the 5 children that make up of Auchi clan. It's the children of Uchi, and Uchi was the brother to Adobe, which is Ibiaru. Ibiaru, that is community, the other side, another local government side. It's 5 children. So we will continue to tell you people where you come from. And Oba of Benin is not your ancestors. You are ancient people. You have to be proud of your identity. My brother, read the name of this community, the village again. The name of the children, sir.
5 villages emerged and were named after Uchi sons. That is Ugun, Ekpe, Otse, Igbei, and Ehwei.
Okay, Ehwei. You share now.
Order of seniority.
That is the 5. That 5 children are Igbe road. You know how chief for Igbe road. That is Igbei. That road is going to Igbei community. That is one of the 5 children who make up of that Auchi clan. This Auchi clan is different from Uzare. Uzare is where Oshomole come and the deputy governor they come from the other side. You see, these people are saying we are different. They come different time, not the same time they come. And my brother, continue, sir. Yes.
Okay. As in they settled in the order of seniority. Yeah. And I continue. Thus, Usogun, which was founded by Uogun, the first son of Uchi, became the most senior village in Auchi.
Okay.
Akpepe, which was established by Ikpe, the second son of Uchi, assumed the second position in terms of seniority in Auchi.
Okay.
Aibutse, which was founded by Otse, the third son of Uchi, occupied the 3rd position in Auchi.
Okay.
Igbei, which was founded by Igbei, the 4th son of Uchi, took the 4th position.
Okay.
Ihei, which was established by Ehei, the 5th son of Uchi, became the 5th most important village in Auchi.
Go on.
And I continue here. Each of these 5 constituent Auchi villages was separated by thick bush from the other in the pre-Nupe conquest era. As in before the Nupe people
conquer them. Before the Nupe people come, whether they mention Bounty just now, they don't know Bounty. It was Nupe people who came, not Bounty. It's making a mistake. It was Nupe people who brought Islam to them. They are not. I don't want Muslim. My brother, continue, sir. Continue.
And each of these 5 constituent Auchi villages was separated by thick bush from the other in the pre-Nupe conquest era, but they all occupy the foot of a hill known as Uchi, on top of which was situated in a market known as Uchi Market
Okay.
in the new settlement.
Okay. I mean, wait to my brother. May I see this broken English they talk. You know, say he say these 5 children of Uchi, which they call Auchi today. He said they still get the markets. See, they call her Uchi market. Anybody will come from around Auchi there, you will know. Now you will know those names. Who they born for that place. When would they talk all those names? Like they sound happy, like fresh. For it will sound very good for your ears. Say, how this boy didn't know our villages? They name these places because that is your history, and you continue to know your history. See, these people they get seniority. I do understand. So they separate themselves from each forest. This one did this side, this one did this side. They never live together. Each one live different community to find their own constituency. My brother, continue, sir.
Okay, of course. Well, okay. I stop at on the top
Hill.
of which was situated in a market known as Uchi Market
Yes.
in the new settlement. Yeah.
Yes.
It may be useful to mention that Utsogun as a village was situated on the western part of the settlement. Akpekpe grew up in the north, Aigbose in the northeast, Igbei in the east, and Iyehei emerged in the southern part of Auchi Clan. Okay, let me move to the other slide.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit.
People should be listening that these have facts and the names of those children and the villages they are still dating tomorrow. And you can go to their elders and ask them, are we these 5 clans? Is it true that our father was Uchi? Eh? You understand? Where did our father come from? They will tell you all these things. Are we brother to Adobe? How can Igbo man come from Bounchi? Are you sleeping? No. What do you mean? And then the younger brothers Adobe, Igbo man will go and come from Bounchi. You know, so the young people have trace to Igbo. They should go and check their DNA if they have trace to the Igbos. You see, this is what we are trying to explain to them, that we are related to the Igbo in our ancestral gene, but we are not the same thing with the Yoruba. It's very big. It is the Oba who came from Ile-Ife, not we don't have relationship with the Yoruba Ife. Continue, sir.
Okay, yeah. In continuation, like in Benin, the Auchi people dug a moat around their new settlement. The reason was that the moat would enable the people to protect their clan from easy destruction by the old enemies of Auchi, particularly the Edo or Benin.
Benin, listen, just wait, sir. You see what they talk for them, and they say the way they even reach there, they even dig moats, to surround them by their old enemy. Who are the enemy? Benin. Who is the Benin? The Oba Palace. That is the Oba and the family who came from Ife and the followers. Their enemy. They were so scared. They were so scared because of their evil. Are they not see killing the people today in the Benin? That is why these people are so hostile to these people. You see, these people, they don't tolerate oppression. Their own people, they don't want you to oppress them because those things have been part of their daily activity. This thing is still dwelling in them. They see when they see religion, they still afraid. Say the Oba of Benin will still come after them because the Oba were known as evil people. They were evil and they still dig moats to even block them. I beg, continue, sir. Continue.
Yeah. Okay,
read that place again. Me the see am. More than listen, no. Let me read that place.
Okay. Like in Benin, the Auchi people dug a moat around their settlement, new settlement. The reason was that the moat would enable the people to protect their clan from easy destruction by the old enemies of the Auchi, particularly the Edo or Benin.
Benin. You see, their enemy. I don't know if you say, una be enemy of Oba. People will not accept their own way of life. Not be enemy. You see, the enemy. You see, not only me na be the enemy of Oba because una say the enemy because una say the people, the enemy of Oba will progress while the people who are slave to Oba will remain useless forever. You see these people, they say the enemy, Chief Judge of Edo State, Justice Momo, Constant Momo. You see the great people coming from that very clan. People who ran away, they progress. I didn't understand. So, brother, continue. Continue.
Yeah. Whose Oba was determined to bring the people of the clan back to Benin?
I mean, read that place again. Read that place again. You see what they talk now. Say the Oba was even looking for how to pack them to Benin so that he can start the enslavement. I mean, say, how can somebody be your enemy and you run away and you are still afraid for that person not to even? Oh, our ancestors we really suffer. We suffer. We suffer. We suffer together, Auchi people. We so you see all the history. They were running, running, running. Who driving them? Who is driving you? Oba, human sacrifice. My brother, continue that place. Make they listen to that way. Their enemy. Just recite that place again. Make they hear them. When they start to dig the moats.
Yes, like in Benin, the Auchi people dug a moat around the new settlement. The reason was that the moat would enable the people to protect their clan from easy destruction by the old enemies of the Auchi, particularly the Edo or Benin, whose Oba was determined to bring the people of the clan back to Benin in an apparent effort to save the city of being from depletion in the 14th and 15th century. Yeah. In continuation, unfortunately, some of the Auchi villages, particularly Aibotse, Igbei, and Iyeke, refused to take part in digging the moat around the settlement. This was probably as a result of their fear of both Utsugun and Akpekpe domination in an Auchi society world round, since the two villages acted as the most senior communities in the clan. Yeah. Besides, they initiated the idea of the moat digging project during this period. However, the Usogun and Akpekpe people went ahead with the plan and collectively dug the moat around their own section of Auchi. Thus, they excluded the other villages, e.g., Aibose, Igbei, Iyeke, from the main city. Thereafter, both the Usogun and Akpekpe people began to refer to the Aibose, Igbei, and Iyeke villages, which sprouted outside the moat as Iraife, meaning the communities across the moats. Okay. Yeah, exactly.
I think see what he was saying. I said, wait, sir. You see, he said out of the 5 of them, 2 of them decided to dig the moat because they were still afraid of the evil that the Oba Benin may come after them, because what they saw, how they ran, it was not. See, these people, you see where you see the Benin people today. If you see the whole of Edo State, the most backward people you can think of in Edo State are these very people who come from this Benin Axis. They are so scared of the Oba. They even call the Oba gods because of the evil the Oba was perpetrating. There was a time the Oba would just say they need 6 months old for human sacrifice. They will go and look for like 50 children, 60 months. They have to slaughter. These people were not. They say Pharaoh was like Jesus Christ compared to this Oba of 18. That name is not what we have to hear in our ear. My brother, continue, sir.
In continuation, however, despite this tendency towards intra-group rivalry between the early Auchi communities, the fact of the common residence by all the people in a large single urban. Let me continue. The next slide. Yeah. first. Known as Auchi Clan, facilitated the interaction and unity between the people before 1860. Among other unifying factors were Auchi language or dialect, marriage, religion, festivals, propitiation of Auchi as the progenitor of the clan, etc. It is significant that the Auchi people, like many other Estako communities, deified Uchi, as in they make him
as a shrine. You see, just wait, my brother. You see, after they don't succeed, they don't start the the Uchi, they make him as shrine. They go as ancestor. That is what we have in our ancestors. Ancestors. At the end of the year, they celebrate the festival of Uchi. You understand? That is the whole 5 clans they will represent, they will dance, they will celebrate. That is their father. Abi Uchi, which is a senior brother to Adobe. We are going to read all, not today. This is only we read one today. Every time we'll be reading one by one until we go to your own village. The whole village, we are going to know all your village, not leave one for inside. So we're going to be, don't be saying I come out like him when he doesn't have book he's reading. He just open his head. He's just lying to himself. You ask him, my brother, which book are you reading it from? What year was this book written? He doesn't know. Or just come to lie to himself that gave birth to Auchi. How can you give birth to Auchi? Are you crazy? My brother, continue. Continue.
Among other unifying factors were Auchi language or dialect, marriage, religion, festivals, propitiation of Uchi as the progenitor of the clan, etc. It is significant that the Uchi people, as in Auchi people, like many other Estako communities, deified Uchi and indeed named the clan after him. Thus, Auchi as the name of present-day Auchi clan was a corruption of Ebo Uchi, as in they corrupted Auchi as in Uchi to be Auchi. That's what it
okay.
Meaning the settlement of Uchi.
Ebo
Uchi.
Uchi.
The settlement of
that is the children of Uchi. Yes, the children of Uchi. Abu, that is just like Ibiaro, Uchi, Uchi, just like that.
Yes.
There is just like yes. Go on.
Okay. Therefore, the people began to refer to themselves as Uchi, as the children of Uchi.
Children of Uchi. I think you see you see the history. Continue, sir.
Yeah. Geographically, Auchi clan occupies the central area of Estako, bounded to the east by South Ibie clan,
Ibie clan, yeah.
In the north by Uzare clan,
Uzare.
Uzare clan, yeah. In the south by Aviele clan, and in the west and the northwest by Ibi
Adobe. Ibi Adobe. Read that very well, may I hear that, please?
Yeah, and northwest by the Ibi Adobe clan of Owa and Agara in Akoko Edo country.
I think you see. Well, just wait for that. You see, he was bounded by the north and west by his own brother, the brother of Uchi, who is Adobe. You see, these people are tracing their history to Igodomigodo city. They didn't say they have a deity as Oba to worship. And they tell us they make us to understand that they ran away from their old enemy, the enemy of their forefathers, who was maltreating them, killing them, destroying their identity, trying to eliminate them out of the surface. Do you know how these people left and how they suffer. In this present day, can you use leg from Auchi to Benin? Talk less of in those days when our ancestors ran away. So the people of Auchi should keep this in their memory today, that you have no relationship whatsoever with the Oba of Benin. The reason you left the Benin, if we have to trace the senior people in Edo, you people are the most senior, because the Oba of Benin is a stranger. The more aborigine, the people who are really the indigenous people, are you. Not all by Lebinu. These are fake. It's a mixed bloods. You understand? So we are different. These people are not up to 2%. If not the support of the Portuguese giving their gun, can these people do us anything? You look at the history coming out that they even dug a moat to surround some of their villages against their old enemy, because they were not satisfied. They were still afraid that the Oba of Benin will also come and pack all of them, because those days, we will talk about the history of the Irwa. You see what the other guy was talking to that day? It is truth. These people really destroy us for many years. Gods. And our hope was the river. Our ancestor was always walking with the river. That's why sometimes I always come, anytime the Oba Benin is just making that rubbish. There was a special river I used to go to pray. That's why the juju the Oba Benin do for nothing 100 years. It will not work. The brother, continue, sir. Continue.
Okay. In continuation, another heading.
Another heading. Let me say, don't finish. Another heading.
Yeah, and there's another one. Just a few, just a paragraph. Then to finish.
Okay.
Okay. The arrival of Idigun people of.
No. We're not going to talk that one today. Okay. Thank you. Let us stop it there. We'll talk about the Idigun. Thank you. Hello. Hello.
Bros.
Sir.
Yeah, good evening. They watch you, so.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that history of Auchi where our brother they explained. So me, I'm from Auchi. In fact, I'm from Uzarwe. You know, Auchi and Uzarwe not be the same.
Not be the same.
That is so. I say you one picture. So.
No, we never read Uzarwe, sir. Oga, wait. We never go Uzarwe. We will do na 13 clan, 20 community na dey in any circle.
I will send you that picture for you. So if you read that, you'll see that history.
Wait, make I explain something to you. Oga, you wait. Oga, wait now. We get 13 community of Esako. Now now Auchi we talk today on. Tomorrow we will talk Uzarwe on. No miss Uzarwe on join this Auchi. Auchi on now how they take come and the name of their place. Are you from Auchi?
Okay.
Are you from Auchi Clan?
Me, I'm from Uzarwe.
Uzarwe, now be.
Uzarwe, they control us. Me, I'm from Jeju.
Just listen, my brother. We never talk Uzarwe on. So what we dey try to do now be say we get we power now. Make I name their village for you. Yeah. We get in many where you get Aviele people. You get different people. See me, I just make sure the clan for you. You see whether I mistake. You understand? So just look at whether it's mistake or no mistake.
Okay.
I want just make sure the clan for you now, eh? Yes. Okay, we get the people of Okpepe. Yes or no? Okpepe. You get Amabi?
Yes.
You get the people of Wepawanu. Yes or no?
Yes.
They get the people of South Eneme. Eneme people. You now see get the people of Ekperi. Yes. Una get the people of Avian. I know how to call it. Avian. Not Ibiamu. Avianu. No, not Yaro. There is another clan called Avianu. I know some people pronounce it well. It did near Ekperi. They get another people called Anwine. I know some people call it well the name. They still got another people called Jegbe. I don't know how to call them. And they got another one called Aviele. They got the one called Aviele. They got another called Sat Ibie. They get Uzare. They get Okbila. And they can't get Auchi. So all of them are 13. Out of the 13, 13 community that make up say Sako. So we don't talk the history of Auchi today, how they take come, how they take run, how the Oba ability they oppress them, and when they see run, they see the fear, see the Oba ability go see come, and you understand. So because of the evil, they see the dig moats to surround themselves. You understand? So that one
Yeah,
don't
bros,
pass today.
may you click that video, click that video where I send it for
No,
you, so the picture, right up on YouTube, the story,
Oga,
the music,
listen, Oga,
everything.
I
How
have.
would they separate? How is Aroche separate for Auchi, Benin, where Benin Oba say they know the pass, but they are for Mota, they know they marry each other, anybody will break that rule, rule of death, now you know that person so.
Okay.
So everything they that
I
music,
forgot.
so you plan now.
No. I know they play that one now. Sorry, sir. This history many. We dey do one by one. In many way. As we do Auchi today, maybe tomorrow we'll do Zaire. If we do Zaire, we'll see play that video. Now what would they do Zaire? We'll play that video journal. What would they do Ibie or Aviele? People will do one. We do one one by one. We not fit mix am together because people want to really know where they come from. They really want to know what happened because Oba Abini is not your father, it's not your ancestor. Because these are people who drove you away from your land. You ran away because if your forefather did not run, you could not be alive today. It was your escape that made you to exist. These people they never wanted us to exist at all. They were killing us, bringing different law, the stupid law just to kill us. Any small thing they would just kill. Even though they go farm, anyhow, their own way was killing. So we are trying to explain our history to the whole world so that make they differentiate the Pharaoh of Egypt and the Oba of Benin, which is more better. Who will be the best between Pharaoh and the Oba? So now we want people to really know what happened to the people of Estako, how where they come from. You see, they say Benin is an ancient city. That doesn't mean the Oba of Benin is the progenitor of our land. The progenitor of our land is Ogiso. Do you have that name in your community? Have you heard that name, Ogiso? Have you heard that name before?
No.
Ask your family. Ogiso was the king we will have in our land. I never use us for human sacrifice. We never have this tradition. The tradition of human sacrifice came from Benin.
You know, say, bro, now when I call the letters, they know all those things. So, now it was the year I call the day, you know? Yes. So now when I call the letters, they know all those things. Because if me, I don't hear all those things, because sometimes when they watch when me and your friend, that's more than they Morocco together. Because at the same city we did, always, now me and they watch you for YouTube, you know? So, if I know they talk all those things, now we say, for no even know those things.
Now we do now. Now we do now. Call me later. Call me later, sir. Make I continue. Yeah.
Okay, bros.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So, my brothers and my sisters, if you are watching me, you see the history of the Auchi clan. So, these are things they're supposed to teach in school. You know the reason why the Oba Bini don't want us to know our history? Because the people of Auchi clan, you see, the Auchi people say they are different from Uzari. How are they different? Because they never came one day. They came batch by batch. You see, this my brother now says from J2, from the deputy governor's village. And you see, people who came from, that is why when they did the election, the people of Estako West never voted for a deputy governor. And the Estako never voted for them because they have a 13 clan. Is the deputy governor, he says, come from J2. And the people who come from Aviele, they don't agree with him because maybe the development the deputy governor is doing in this Estako land, maybe he's only doing this development in the J2. For example, you understand? So maybe he's building, according to Mama Agbogu, say the deputy governor is building petrol station everywhere. Maybe he's not even building it in Wepawano. Maybe they all vote, oh, it's deputy governor of Estako. Doesn't mean it's affecting the life of the people. So today, the reason why we are here is we want the people of the Edo North to really know who is their real ancestors, who is their kind. So I can open my mouth to tell, now that we have known the history of Uchi people, that is the Auchi. So I can embrace the people of Auchi today that they are my brothers. But I can also defend our identity that we don't have any relationship with the Oba of Benin. We always ran away from our land because of the civilization and invasion and the tradition and religion of the Oromian followers who came to establish those shrines in our land. And those shrines they brought from Ife were all of them need human. So you see what is going on in Benin today. I want to just go straight to that area. Anybody want to call can call and ask question. If you know you have village in Esako, please call me. I will tell you the day I will talk your whole history. You have to know where you come from. And you have to know how you left your land. How not it come from land? What you drive on that? So let us also know where we come from. Don't say we this. You don't know. Know you your roots. Eh? The Upper Benin is now claiming where does not belong to him. Because what we were doing in our land was the land is the land of the Igodomigodos. The only surviving lineage of the king in our what do you call it of the rulership or what do you call this of the royal lineage we still have is the Ogiamie. Ogiamie did not run, but the most of the family all ran away. Some ran to Delta. They still have the Ogiamie in Agbo. They still have the family of the my brother is so noisy. People ran all the way to Onitsha side. You see, if you check the history of the Uchi people, that is the Auchi people and Adobe, and they never say they ran away from Agbo or from Anambra. They tell us that they ran another time 12th to 13th century, they left the land. It was many years ago. And you find the names have link to do with the Igbos. That is to tell you that these people have ancestral trace. And the trace are not traceable to Ife. No. Even though you find people speak a similar language, Yoruba language around there, it doesn't mean the people of this very particular clan came from Ile-Ife. That is the problem we are having today when they are going to Abuja. They take Oba of Benin, who also have to be from Ife, to represent the indigenous people of our land, of which the Oba of Benin is not our ancestor. I beg you today. Today we have just teach the history of what do you call our brothers, the Uchi people. Ibie Uchi. That is is it they call it Auchi? The real word means the children of Uchi. Uchi. These are ancient names, and the names of our ancestors. It's not a Yoruba name. Have you understand? It's not an Ile-Ife name. You see, the people who have the Ife name are the Shekiris. All the Oba of Benin, we are answering Yoruba, Ife name, Shekiri names. Yeah, is look at their name. Oba Ewure, Oba Odogbedo, Oba, what do you call it, that one? Oba Ogumola, Oba Olua, Oba Oshulua. You see, these names were Oba Iken Buddha. You see, these are ancient Shekiri names. Do you understand? This is and the traits are still there. So what we are trying to portray today is that we are trying to spread the good news to our families, each communities. We want to unite them together so that we cannot be dividing ourselves and fighting ourselves. And we want we don't know if this government will do this for us. We want the palace of our ancient king Ogiso. We want them to be excavated. They will go bring archaeologists. The government have the money to do archaeology. We want the archaeological survey to check the bones of our ancestors. This Yoruba Benin is blocking it. You see, they brought $4 million. They say they want to use it to do the tradition of Oromio. But the problem we are having today is that the Oromio family, they are not my ancestor. That is what we are now facing today. Now they are not saying that, oh, we are from Oromio. We don't have any link or whatsoever with Oromio. So tomorrow we'll come out and talk the history of Uzaire. I know the people of Uzaire, they are, if you want us to talk, I want to ask, which history do you want to see? We want to finish Esako before we go to Onwa. From Onwa, we go to Akoko Edo. From Akoko Edo, we go to Isoko. From Isoko, we go to the whole of Urobo. The whole of Urobos, we are going to teach all your history. So, see, these people are saying it is not the Oba who is our ancestor. You see, the Isoko, the Urobo, all these have the same ancestral roots to our land. You see, the Igbo people are saying, no, we are not from Edo. The Igbo people are very right because the Igbo people does not have the trace to the Oba. The Oba is Ife. You see, they call it ancient city of Benin. It's not Benin, it's ancient city of Igodomigodo, ancient city of Igodo, or ancient city of Idu, Obodi Du. You see, I want to play a music for you. Very, 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 very music of the Igbos, in ancient Igbos. We are ancient people. We are not from Ilefe. You understand? Eh? So we are going to be teaching it community, but your village I must tell your village history. Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Hello, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Uncle, I watch you online for so many months ago.
Yes.
I did very happy. But no, not to take offense for what I want to talk. So I be Benin person. Me, I be Benin person too. I live in Italy.
But me, I not be Benin person. So sorry, sir. I'm not a Benin man. Sorry for your information.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay.
I'm an Orioma man. Orioma from Orioma. I'm not a Benin man. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm from Gildo. So what I'm trying to make you understand is this: sometimes what you are doing, that is bad or it's not bad. But if you want to educate somebody, forget about abusing people. I don't know. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you. If you want to educate people, forget about. I'm sorry.
Do you see any abusement in this matter now? Or you are not here?
No.
Sir, do you see anybody? Excuse me, sir. Do you see anybody abusing anybody here? Have you seen me abusing the Ishan people or abusing Auchi people or abusing the Yoruba people? Do you see me accusing the Yoruba people here, my brother?
No.
I am not. Yoruba people are my friends. I've said I have never insulted Obi of Ife one day. What I am saying is that the Oba of Benin should stop lying to our people that is our father. We have no relationship with the Oba, and the Oba should stop deceiving the people. You know, when you are deceiving the people, depriving them of their history, it's like you are removing them from extinction. That is, you're just removing them from the surface of the earth. So thank God today that the Portuguese were able, and the Portuguese and were able to document our history, and we are now investing a lot of money, and we are investing our time and resources trying to bring out our history to our people. So our people have suffered a lot for many years, and we are still suffering today, and we never adhere to our ancestors. We are Asian people. We are very nice people, we are very friendly people, and we have a way of living. We can call ourselves we are Israelite. We are not from Israel, but we call ourselves Israel, mean because the way our kind live in peace. So what we are now trying to do today is that we want our people to know where they come from and unite and know who is their enemy. You see the history I read just now. They said they were running, they started digging moats because they were afraid of their old enemies may likely come and take all of them hostage, massacre many of them, sell many of them to slaves. So those type of people are still ruling us today. We don't want this to happen anymore.
I have something to say. That is why I called you. You have been talking. I have something to say. That is why I called you. Then, first of all, you have to listen to my own alone.
Go on, Oga talk.
Yeah, you don't understand. So, my brother,
my brother, talk what you want to talk. Just go talk what you want to talk. Me and here. Another person will call.
What I'm trying to tell you, you understand? I understand what way you are coming up, but if you want to educate somebody, educate them in the way that person will understand you. Like just that your kind of problem you get now. It does be like this. I'm not hear you well. It does be like this canon. Canon not there for politics. Not there any army. Not the CJD from whether on Ireland or London for that the two bomb they come Nigeria.
This boy na you be every primary school dropout. You don't know what you want to talk. Talk go left, talk go right, talk go east. Almost well. Good evening, sir. Continue, sir. I'm hearing you, sir. Hello?
Hello?
Good evening. Off the one you take the watch, so I can hear you.
Hello?
Off that one you take the watch, I'm hear you.
Hello?
Off the one you take the watch, I'm hear you.
I'm hearing you now.
Oh yeah, talk. Talk, sir. Talk.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Go on.
Please, I want to know about Oriomo.
Okay. Oriomon, we will fix a date and we will talk that one. You know, today on we are talking about I have the history of Oriomon because I'm from Oriomon. Today on we are just talking about the Estako, and then not all the Estako have 13 clans. We are talking about the Auchi. In where they have Auchi Polytechnic, they have 5 villages that make up Auchi. So that is what we are talking about. So if you want to talk about Oriomon, you people should call. We are going to be voting on it. Maybe about 5 people say, oh, 5 people say, which village? Because Oriomon have many villages. You understand? They have many Wega, they have Uronigbe, they have Igbo Dodo. My brother, God bless you.
I'm from Igbo.
So we note it down. So when time comes, we will also tell you the week we do it. And we will talk about the one of Uronigbe. How the Olokun was brought to Uronigbe, what the war they fought, Uronigbe, the 4 clans who joined together to fight the name of the Oba. You know how they now reach agreements with the Oba. All these things I have all in my archives, and I will educate and share more light on all those things. So those people who want to remain as Ovien, Ovien, they will remain forever. That's what shall it be. It's and those people want to free from your Ovien will also get freedom through the preaching. Hello? So thank you, my brothers and my sisters, and we are talking about the history of Estako. Today we have just talked about the one of Auchi. You know, so many people want to really know where they come from, and we will continue to educate them on their history. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Yeah. Ogiso, you go last.
God bless you.
You will be accomplished.
God bless you.
Listen, the truth is bitter.
Yeah. Yes.
But everybody knows it's the truth because you know you know fight against the truth because that's why they call out the truth.
Okay.
You understand me?
Yes,
everything way you do now, I don't like the way they try to break everybody so that we could know. It's good we know waiting be our problem.
We don't talk about history.
My own friend say he don't get what I say. What of Coca-Cola, you know they go. He tells me so many things. Even Coca-Cola, you need everything before you go. When I say Coca-Cola, you need
Oba
from the
Oba Palace.
Oba. You need that. So many things. Why?
They will not employ you.
Okay, now.
They will never employ you in any work without paper from Oba Palace. That is slavery. And that is we are still dying. You see, sir. Sorry to cut you short, sir. You see, all those things are still in existence. And the best thing in our land belongs to Oba. Oba decide who to work or not to work. If you want to NNPC, they say they employ maybe 5 people for 1 year. Oba Obini will only take these 5 people, take from his own family, take from all those family who came from Ile-Ife. You see, if you check what is going on in Edo State, we are under slavery forever and ever. Because the people who are working in NNPC, that's what I'm trying to break the gene. So you see, that's what I'm trying to explain to our people now, that the Benin people who are calling themselves Benin, we should learn how to call ourselves Oriomo. Orion, I'm from
Apart from
Orion, I'm not a
Orion, you
Benin
should
man.
also
Oh.
call yourself
This one will say I'm from Omo, their local
Uchi.
government. I'm not a Benin man. People will now start saying where they come from. So that to
It's true,
remove
it's true.
that bad thing from our life, you will be have some coming and say, I'm a proud Orion man from Orion. Orion is our own language. The river
That
have
is
been
true.
existent during the time of Ogiso, and it's still documented
Yes,
and
Ogiso.
certain. And from
Yes, that's true.
Orion, Iyoko Orion, it's not all about who name it. You understand? So thank you. God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
What is it called?
Continue, sir. Go on, sir. Igodo, migodo.
Something. Yeah.
Domo.
Well, I just want to go straight to the point.
Okay, sir.
Please, I know you are. I don't know if you are. You on live?
Of the one you are watching with, don't you are don't you? On you well late.
Yeah, but that is why I'm asking if you are.
Off that one you are watching with. Off that one so that you can hear me. Off that one.
Okay, because what I'm trying to say is that, please.
Okay, off that one so that we can hear you. Off that one. Off that one. Off that one.
I've already off.
Off that one. That one is distracting what you are saying. Off the one you are watching with.
Okay, no problem. I've done that.
Okay, sir.
You are contradicting history.
Okay. Go on,
All
sir.
this history you are saying, all this, that, Uchi or whatever.
Thank you. God bless you.
Let me finish.
Vin Onu. God bless you. God bless you. Oh, yeah, go on.
Let me finish.
Okay, sir.
You are contradicting history.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I don't know how where you see all this. I don't know
okay.
How you come up with all these fabricated stories.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You know, if you I pity the people that are listening to you, and I pity the people.
No, sir. Oga, sir. Oga, you don't need to. Oga, sir. Oga, you. Oga, you don't need to even insult anybody now. Oga, what is your qualification? Oga, listen now. Don't behave like on a illiterate. Okay, you are behaving like illiterate.
Listen, why is it that you are the only one that has all these fabricated stories? No other people from
Okay, you cannot be your judge in your own case, sir. You cannot be a judge in your own case.
You are the one. This history started from you. It originated from you. Those fabricated ones you are telling people.
This man is a foolish man. You see, these are the primary school dropouts. Oga, look at you now. You see, this man is a real primary school dropout. You see, I will not be cursing them again. I will be calling them by their name. Oga, you are a primary school dropout. You see, you call, if you want to ask question, you ask question. But you cannot just call and be fooling yourself. Hello?
Yes, my brother.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
So I just want to thank you for what you're doing. You're just doing a good job. Don't listen to all these distractions. They're there to come and distract you. And don't give a shit about them.
God bless you,
don't
sir.
Just mind them. We are listening. We're following you. Believe me.
Okay, sir.
Actually, I'm an Igbo boy, to be honest.
Yes.
This question has been bothering me since I'm over 45 years old. When I see Asian people, the way they behave, the way they do their thing, I see myself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I see no, these people were my brothers.
Yes.
But nobody tell me any history. All this time you're telling me something, I start to be correcting. I say, oh.
You see the names, sir. You see the two brothers, the two brothers who went to go and found that two clan. The two of them were bearing Igbo name. The other one was called Adobe, and the wife was called Aru, like Aru Chuku, like we have in Igbo land. And the other one was bearing Uchi. Maybe we don't know how to pronounce it very well. These are the ancient Igbo language, because what we have in our words is called Azekazudo. When Oromia came to our land, Oromia was so surprised to see a land of many languages. a land of many colors. And you imagine something today, sir.
Yeah.
When you see this our land, you see how the Igbos, this Oba have been started removing the names. Most of the names were Igbo names. Some of them were Igbo names. The Oba have been started erasing the name from them. You understand? Because if Auchi and Adobe was still in other Benin side, Oba Abini could have changed the name from that Adobe to Oba Obi. He changed the name to Oba name. So what we are trying to explain to them as a group now, the people of Auchi, no one of Auchi man have called to dispute it. Oh, this is not our history. The weapon I used to catch them, I bring proof. I always go with proof. If you are saying what I am saying is not the truth, call and tell us the book. Read your from. We want to know.
They want to confuse you. They want to debate you,
Eh.
but don't give in to them. That is what they're there for.
And
How can somebody be telling you the truth? You cannot
yes.
see it. You cannot see this guy saying the truth.
Okay.
But you're pretending like it's just. No, come on, man.
He want me to come and be saying Oba Benin as a great man. He conquered Japan.
Yeah.
He conquered America. He was too great to the extent he gave birth to Auchi.
You're saying the thing without insulting anybody. And they are the one putting insults.
Okay.
What are they talking about?
They don't want us to know where you come from. The Oba Benin want to be ruling over us forever, claiming land that does not belong to him.
Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something. I went to Nigeria about 4 years ago. I went to Ireland. We're doing this, what does it call? Build ourselves. State developer.
Yes.
So I saw some Asian people there. They're really taking over the business. So I found one of them. I said, the way these Asian people are doing this, the same way all the Igbo people are, they're the only people that compete with Igbo.
Okay, you see?
So I'm like, so I called him. I said the guy that, believe me, I just love you people courage of doing things.
They have the same DNA trace with the Igbo. That is just the truth.
Since I know that I'm in love with you, I don't know, I have some special feelings. Like, and whenever I try to say you're from Benin, they always attack. They say, no, they're not from Benin.
The Isha. They say the Aisha. You see, that name is a curse to even say I'm a Benin. You see, I don't bear Benin anymore. No. When you ask me where am I from, I'll tell you, I'm from Oriomo local government. I say, from Oriomo local. I say, yes. I say, no. Because if they ask you where you from in Imo State, you say, I'm from Olu. I say, I'm from Olu. And you know, some say, you see, that is how I'm not doing it. If you ask Ishama, say where are you from? You say, oh, I'm not a Benin man. Oh, I'm an Esan man. The word Esan is their own indigenous name.
The only people you have agreement with, and it will be the way you talk. It's the people. Everything you do with them, if you tell you yes, tomorrow if you come, he will still tell you yes. But anytime you try to follow to believe in hand, you always get into problems.
You know what we have? The reason why we are still having problem today, sir, is what our ancestors Oromia told us this. Oromia who came from Ife, who tried in the beginning to conquer our land. It was difficult for him to conquer. He was not. Do you know what Oromia told us? Before Oromia left, Oromia told the people that this land, Oromia speak a Yoruba language, say, Wo, Ile Ibinu, look, this land is a land of vast nation. And Oromia make another statement that I will never forget as a native doctor also. He said, this land forbids a foreigner from ruling over them. I want to give you one secret today. If you come to Edo State, any particular place you see the Oba family ruling over them, they don't progress. They are always down, 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 down. If you see the area that their own people, the indigenous people ruling over them, these people, they are very, what do you call, excelling. They are excellent. You see the place where Oshomole came from is called Uzaire people. The people who, their own traditional ruler, they rule over themselves. You see, they have former governor, they have deputy governor. If you go to the Auchi Clan, they have former chief justice, they have former ministers. You see these people, and they are well recognized in Abuja and they are beyond all these places. But you come to Benin, come on, who check very well. Who rule? Who rule? Who rule us? If you come, they say, if you come to NFPC, they say they want to employ 10 people in NFPC. Do you know what? We we have people who are highly educated from the Ishans, from some of our Oriomo, from all those. They don't employ anybody. The family of people who migrated alongside with Oromio. See, what is going on in our states is just like the way we have Fulani ruling over the Hausa. But the Fulani is more better. You know, the Fulani are not using the Hausa for human sacrifice. You understand? They work together. But I just want to make an example, sir. It's before. I'm talking about before, not now. Before they intermarry themselves and live together, they don't use them for human sacrifice. They do everything together. But in our own case, it's not like that too. In our case, all the indigenous people of the land are regarded as slaves to the Oba. And if you want to take any chieftaincy title from the Oba, anything that you want to take any position that the Oba will recognize you, you will remain, you, not you, the person and his family will remain a slave to the Oba, not only the Oba, to the children, to the wives, and to all the family of the Oba. You will remain slave to them, and you will take an oath. You will never hunt them. If they send, if Oba child is 3 years, or his brother son is 3 years, send you message, you must go. When you disobey it, that course will work. See, they put all those type of, you see, people, see, sir, you know, not to cut everything short. Sir, you see that guy just saying, oh, you are not reading the history. Let an Auchi man who come from that clan call and make sure this name of those village and come and challenge me that he's from this village and ask him how many children that Uchi have. You know, they see the reason why they are running away now because they cannot challenge the truth. You see, truth is always bright. Can you challenge truth?
Let me tell you something, brother. You know, I'm from Eastern region.
Okay.
There's one people they call what does it call?
Usu people.
They always say they come from like the Mr. side.
Okay.
So I didn't understand this. Not until you start teaching this thing.
Okay.
How can you tell me you come from Edo side and you're here?
Okay.
I don't know what this is. Okay.
Let me tell you, sir. You see what happened if it,
they come from the same side also.
And they come from Benin now. Yes, that is the truth now. Ihala, what do you call this place? Okigwe. What number Okigwe is called this place? Where usually we come from Uguta. People of Uguta. They tell you they come from Benin.
Since I was young, they always say this. But you know what thing with our grandfathers? They don't explain everything to us. They only talk and just keep quiet.
Yes.
So what is the explanation? Nothing.
Okay. You see the reason why they offer me money? The other first time they offer me 31 million naira to delete all the video. 31 million naira, I was being offered 31 million. Because do you know when we were negotiating, they offer me 31 million naira to delete all those videos. You know, that is what I am trying to look for people who we work together to sponsor me so that to teach this history very well. Because you know what they are trying to do. Because by the time we start explaining all those community to one from this community to the other community, we now started putting the history on YouTube. If I die, all those things go to remain YouTube. There is no way they can be able to remove it forever. That is these people are so scared. Facebook can block, but YouTube will not block. Bob Marley died many years ago. The video still remain in YouTube. These people are so scared. They want to kill me. I don't feel like to you.
So that when you hear that your Oba is talking, they fear will catch you.
And
Because you know that people kill people for real.
Okay, what do you learn from that history? I just read your answer. What do you learn from that history? He said they were running from they built the moats because they were digging the moat because they were afraid of their old enemies who are the Benins and the Edo. because they ran away from them. So this man will come and pack all of them one day. They will see scared, calculate how many kilometers from Benin. Imagine our ancestors who move through the river, through foot river to as far as to that place called Auchi today. And they were still scared, even they were inside the forest. They started digging moats to protect themselves.
Also, he's just a different person than the core Benin person. Always
They don't accept oppression. In the whole of Edo State, sir, in the whole of Edo State, the only place they don't accept oppression is that Auchi area. These people don't accept oppression. And the Uromi, these people who see, these people, these people who are being ruled by their own people, nobody oppressed them. The only place you saw this oppression, Irwa, Ogun, Ogwa, what is it? Ogun, it's called Ogun. That place very close to Ogwa, it's Ogwa, sorry, Ogwa. You see this area that the Oba Abini put his own family to be ruling over the Aborigine. You see, they oppress these people. They oppress them time to time. You see, the Oba of Benin is very intelligent. You see, you know what he did the other day? He went to one of our Aboriginal traditional ruler, the Onoji of Uzia. He went and put that one on flight, private jet to Abuja. That one is 20-something years old. I was asking that one live video. Are you aware that your own father, your own biological father, was killed by the father of this Oba of Benin? It was quiet. And your own father, do you know why your father was killed? Very close to Oromi. The reason why his father was killed because he was having the document about the history that really proved that the Oba, he himself, was superior than the Oba of Benin. That is a direct descendant of our indigenous king. So because of this, the Oba of Benin was looking for this book to take it. And the book was a hidden book. I have the book already with myself now. You see, they are trying to kill me because I have some secrets that I am hiding from them. You see what they are doing now? They killed that man. They don't want people to read history. They just want to Oba Bini give birth to Urubo. Okay. So you see what we are talking about now is that I come out today and I'm reading from the book, and I will tell you the year the book was written, and you talk about the Portuguese, who could. Okay, what is the meaning of Adobe? Is it not Igbo language? Adobe. No, what we are saying is that Adobe, we are talking about the history of today. Adobe, is it not an Igbo name or is an Igbo name? You see what happened? These things, and the thing tomorrow is a shrine. It's a shrine in those communities. The people who ran away, and it's a shrine that is the ancestor. Who's the ancestor? The people, and they do festival. Do you know? See, this I believe the people wake up one day, they will burn that man alive. You see, if you go to those Estako, is what they call it, that Uchi. Uchi is a festival every year. These 5 children of this Uchi come together to celebrate their ancestor, their father. And his younger brother was Adobe. Every year they make festival to celebrate. And you see these people are celebrating their ancestor. I said, oh, they ran away. And they even say me there, they ran away from this wickedness and evil of the man who came from Ife. Okay, what are we saying today now? What is going on in Benin today? People are dying. Instead of the governor of the state to listen to me, the governor went to Oba Palace and be kneeling down. I have said it. I have no choice. The more they continue to bow down for the Oba, the more destruction continue to fall on them. They will destroy. That land will be destroyed. Let them be destroying them. Because the people, if you're ruling over people, the people are dying. You know the blood is in your head. Because is it true that when you are ruling over people, people are dying? The death will put on your head. I have told the governor of the state, stop all these things. He don't want to listen to me. He's still going to Oba. You see, I supported the governor. I have not even congratulated him. Do you know the reason why I refuse to congratulate the governor? The reason why I urge all my Igbo brothers, all the indigenous people of Obodi to vote for the governor. We voted for him that he did what Ganduje did in Kano State. Reverse our identity to us. Just like what happened in Britain. England give independence to Scotland and to Wales and what do you call the other people? Irish. They didn't just take over them forever and ever. They have their own say, they have their own parliament. But what we were expecting the governor to do is that, oh, we are not saying the Oba Abini should not exist. The Oba Abini should be existing with his own family or the Ile-Ife people they come from Ile-Ife. We have Ogiame. I was expecting the governor, but I was so shocked. Governor went to go and Governor Wike, they went to go and kneel down. The very day I watched it, I said, if I congratulate the governor, I will die mysteriously. And forever, so shall it be. I will only congratulate the governor if the governor do the needy. If Governor Obaseki, I swear in the name of God, I will continue to support the truth, the light, and the light will surely shine. Even the governor ruled for 4 years ago, how many years, 8 years, I will never congratulate him because the governor have brought a shame to our people. The Oba Abini did everything to deny the governor second term mandate. Through me, many of our families, many of our aborigines voted for governor. People don't want to even vote for him before. We did the best for our we can do. But the governor went ahead to go and be kneeling down. People are saying they're congratulating him. I'm not congratulating him because I will not congratulate him. Do you see what is going on in Edo State today? I have overseen it before. It must surely come to pass. People will continue to die. Because what the God of our land, our ancestors want, the governor is doing is working against the land. How can you be going to Oba Abini kneeling down? Who are we supporting? I am not in part and parcel of it. Supporting the governor to win election doesn't mean I will support the governor to commit evil. It's not two ways about it, sir. I will not support the governor to do evil. If I support the governor to do evil, the gods of my land will strike me to death. The governor have disappointed my land by going beyond the rules of the Ogisos. Our ancestors are behind me, and they will also be behind his children. See, you see what happened today? Many people in the street, dead body everywhere, killing people. Yesterday, deaths flowing the streets. I think the Oba says the second God. Why can't the Oba Bini come out and say, "Oh, I am the second God. I will do this." But the Oba Bini is hiding. Instead of the Oba Bini to come out and say it's the cause of this problem we are facing, the Oba Bini face the palace. Do you know how high the Oba Bini palace fence is? You know Donald Trump is building a wall in America. It's the same height like that, that fence. Why is the Oba Bini afraid building that fence?
It's because they know he knows his mission. He knows his mission there. It didn't come for good.
I've said my own. I'm not going to congratulate Governor Baseki. If people see me today, I fight for him. I did not fight for him to go and kneel down before Baba about me. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. Thank you. My fighting for the governor to become governor is not for me to support the governor because the gods of our land are angry. I know the governor, he don't have maybe his family are not among the people they are killing, but it is sign to tell the governor of Edo State that the gods of our land are angry. There is no church. I am a native doctor. I'm a prophet. I am also a spiritualist. There is no there is no amount of prayer that can hold the deaths in our land. There is no amount of all those pastors. These cannot do nothing. Our land is a holy land. What our land wants, what our God of our land want, our ancestors want, that the Oba Abini should be abolished. Anybody who is going there to be kneeling down the Oba Abini, you will be destroyed. Go and mark it. Hello? God bless you, sir. God bless you. Go on, sir.
I'm from Urubima. I've been watching you for many years. Even I think last year, Facebook swapped me, and it took me time to reconnect to you. Okay. And I'm happy to speak with you today.
Okay, sir.
You understand me now? You are saying the truth. What you are saying, even my father is afraid to say this word. Do you understand what I'm saying? My father, this thing is something that the issue, nobody want to say it. They are afraid. Even my father. I'm from
They know.
my father is afraid.
They know. It was
They know.
genocide. There's genocide people. They will come to your village, pack everybody. Everybody will run from the whole village.
My father is afraid. This thing, do you know how I know this issue you are saying now? In 90, put it on speaker so that people will be hearing me. In 1984, I was born in 1979. In 1984, they made this story to me. Whenever we are saying it, whenever they are making this story, they are so much afraid. You understand me now? I'm trying to understand. My father, what are you? I don't meet my father and say, how comes about this? How comes about this? But he never says something. Until I try to look for some books, but there are some books, they refer me, but a little short.
They will not let you see it because they hide all these things. And we are spending money to bring all this history out. Because you see, do you know why I'm succeeding? Because the reason why I'm trying to the reason why we are succeeding bringing all those things out, because I am not a betrayer, number one, and people are supporting me. Not some lecturers in university in Nigeria and some professors, they are supporting me. Try to go to more deep to make sure that those history, these things are from the white men. This thing they documented down by the white men, by the Portuguese. 16th century, 15th century. These people come out to be lying to us.
I said in 1984, this word is just like Igbo. It's just like when this Brafa that raised now. When you say something like Brafa, they will say shut up. The same thing like Ogiso. When you say something like Ogiso, they will say shut up.
Yes. The Oba was afraid of that name. The name. You see that name? That name, the Oba being so scared of that name. Ogiso is so scared.
Ogiso, there's one of my relatives. There's one of my relatives from Amedoshan. He's in Benin today now. If possible, he have access to listen to you. You will see exactly. They made this story. He made the story to me. I was very small then. He made the story to me, and he told me how they betrayed Ogiso and they crowned it. To round it up so that other people will still call.
Thank you. You see what our brother is now. How the Ogiso were being betrayed. Who were the remaining the last Ogiso now? The last Ogiso was Ogiso Iribo. Was being betrayed by the Olias. These people confused and the people started running. You see, it was a betrayal, and the land lay curse on them. What is going on in our land today? You can see what is going on in our land today. That the land is a cursed land, and people are dying every day, and nobody is. They are even they look at what they are saying. People are dying. They say they want to resuscitate Oromi ancestors, culture of Ile-Ife, the extension of Ile-Ife. I don't understand what these people are saying. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Oga.
Yeah. I just want to greet you for what you are doing.
Thank you.
You are doing a great job.
Thank you, sir.
I will also encourage you. This is your platform. I'm seeing it as a very great platform in future. And when things are becoming great like this, you have the enemy. You will see enemy from everywhere, every angle.
Thank you, sir.
Just like what our leader Mazen Nandekalo was doing. When he started like this. Nobody, even a few people were listening to him. But today now, after the thing became a very popular media and all these things, and the enemy from every angle, they come out and be fighting him. So what you are doing is very, very nice. Like Hausa people and the Fulani people. I was born in Kaduna. Fulani never accepted that they are foreigners. They claim they are the owner of the land. And this is what they want to do to the whole Nigeria in general. Somebody will be in Medugri saying that the oil in Bayelsa belongs to him. All these things. Actually, what you are saying is true. Even my grandmother told me made the story, the fight of Idu and Oba, all these stories.
You see, and which state are you from, sir?
I'm from Imo State.
You see, let me tell you something, sir. You see that there was. You see, your family could have told you now that once upon a time there was a great war of Idu and Oba. That was the land of the. See, if the trace, you see what the Oba Benin succeeded in doing, is succeeded in erasing all those Igbo names, all those ancient names, all those are linked to the Igbos, that are linked to the Yesan, that are linked to the. He removed all those names and turn the name to Yoruba names. If you come to Benin today, you see people are saying, what do you call it, Ojo. People are saying, Jimo. People are saying, Taiwo, Taye. You say, how come these people are not answering the Yoruba name? And we say we are not Yoruba. You see, what happened was very easy. We are not Yoruba. We are answering Yoruba name. How come?
About it. And that's why they stopped teaching history in school. I grew up when I was in my secondary school. My intention was to read history. Even I learned about Jaja of Opopo, all these, many things.
Those history were truths, but when it comes to our own side, they cannot teach us our own history. They will tell you the Igbo people, they come from Israel. Let me tell you the real truth. There was no trace of Israel inside there. If you want to really know the truth, go and bring somebody from Imo State in Olu, and bring somebody from Auchi or from that clan of Adobe. Come and carry out a DNA. They just call ancestral DNA. It match and it is one. And you come to imagine, see, we have one ancestral roots. Speaking the same language, Israel, Jacob also, children of Jacob have different 12 tribes of Israel speaking different language. But it is God who created us in that form. You understand? Our history, if you go to Yoruba land, they are just different people. You see, I want to put one history to be. It doesn't mean we have taken Igbo language, not like that. We were having different clans. You understand? That is it. Even if you see go to the Aunchi today, they still have 13 clans, and the language is different. So that it doesn't matter. So everybody must be an Igbo language. That is not true. Because what I am trying to explain to you now is that we have one ancestral root and we are interrelated by DNA. If you want to really know, there was 55 American slaves who came from California. A Yoruba man called Yemi Alade Foundation brought them from California to Benin. It never brought them Ile-Ife because these people trace their ancestral DNA after 400 years to Benin. You see, these people that came, you check very well. And if you check their DNA, it match up with one of the Igbos. It match up with one of those these people you see around those area. Do you know how many languages be spoken in Edo State? If you go to Edo State, you continue to imagine the Igbo people who live around Edo State. They are telling you that the history they came from Idu land. They are not saying they come from Anambra. They are saying they are all pointing their finger towards that way. But you now find it complicated that the man who's sitting there is a Yoruba man. How come? But the truths have just been exposed. Before the Yoruba man came with trick, that is the Oduduwa family came, we were already there. Because of this evil religion they brought from Ife, we were not able to cope with it. That's why people started running away. And what I want to tell you today, sir, go to Delta State, go to the whole community in Delta States. Ask them where they come from. They will point their finger to Benin City. Not the name of that place called Obudidu. Idu Noba. That is the place.
What you are saying is true. Even his recent.
That is where we all come from. Oba Benin is a foreigner.
He's from us. He's a brother to this Oba of Benin also. So how comes a foreigner will come and become an OD?
We were so friendly. We were so quiet. We were Asian people. We don't want to see deaths. You see, we were so good people. This is as these people came into us because they brought those religion of what you call human sacrifice. Will you see human sacrifice? You will not run. My brother, you will run. So thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Hello. 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 Good evening, sir. Yes.
Yeah, I want to speak to this
Go on.
I'm a bit wrong number.
This is the correct number,
I'm
sir.
calling from Canada.
I'm hearing you, sir. Off that one you watch with.
Okay, this Ogiso.
Off the one you are watching with from the other side.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, already all the one I'm watching. I think it's like only one to call you Canada.
I'm hearing you, sir.
Hello.
I'm hearing you. Okay, off the one you did the watch and off that one. If not off that one, you know if you hear me. Off that one the echo enter inside.
I told you already, I'm not there anymore. I even left with you.
Okay, go on, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. You're welcome, sir.
So I'm not watching. Yeah. This is a call from Canada, Mr. Bishop.
God bless you, sir. Go on, sir.
Are you hearing me?
100%, sir. Go on, Oga. It's like you are still watching the video. That's why you are not hearing me now. Don't watch that one.
Okay.
Don't watch that one.
Okay. I'm listening to you. Listen to me also.
Okay.
I'm not watching you anymore.
Okay, you continue, sir. Continue. We are hearing you. Go on. Speak.
I'm inside my bed and I'm not in the air. Well, I've been watching you for a very long time. I'm Anisha man. I'm based in Toronto, Canada. I've been watching you.
Okay, sir.
I see what you are saying is making sense to me and not to baby.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now, what I'm trying to say that if there's some what you are saying is not true, so why don't they set a debate? So
Okay.
then we have come together to know the fact.
Okay.
But you don't say the debate. We are talking over there, and I'm trying looking for you to repeat. I say that what you are saying is true.
Okay.
If you know what you are saying is not true, let them set a debate. So we are with the debate to listen to what you are saying and what they are saying.
And we'll bring proof. I will bring my own proof.
It's only a foolish man run from the truth.
Yes.
Now, Ogiso, I'm in Canada. I also see one channel about Igbo. Is talking there. So this is another topic. Okay, then if I'm not sure, those who I know that what they said is true, say what I said is true, let's set a neutral place for the debate.
Okay.
Bring your book written by, I forgot what to say,
by, yes. Oga, let me tell you something, Oga, I want to tell you something, Have you ever seen Imasu who are reading book? Anytime he's talking history, he does read book. Where is he getting the fact from? He don't have book. I asked him the other day. I called him, sir. There was a day I called him on my live program. I have called him 2 times. I called him. I asked him a question. Which family are you from? He said he's from the Oba family. I asked him, are you aware that the Oba Benin is a Yoruba man? He said no. I asked him a very question. I say, okay. I asked him a very question, sir. There's a question I asked him, say, do you believe in a Yoruba history? Yes or no? He said yes. I said, okay, thank you very much. I said, go back to page 7. Are you aware that it's documented in the Yoruba book that right from the first Oba Owomika, Oba of the Benin the first, that only Oba of Benin who died, the head must be buried in a place, in a sacred place called Orun Oba Ado in Ile-Ife. Do you believe? He said no. He said if you don't believe, but do you believe in the Yoruba book? He said yes. He said he was there, that the Oba of Benin. There is no Oba who become Oba without going there for rituals. It is not done. They must go and pay homage to their ancestors. So he said the Olu of Ori take the hand of the Oba to that place. You can never become an Oba of Benin without going to that shrine that their forefathers. I asked, how come the whole Oba of Benin, let me make sure the Oba who head were being buried in Ile-Ife, right from the first Oba Owomika, Oba Eweka the first, and before Oba Eweka the first died, there was an order he gave that whatsoever any of his son who become Oba, the head must be buried in Ile-Ife. And certain are documented in the Yoruba book. Apart from the head being buried in Ile-Ife, sir, just look at the whole Oba down to the Oba Ovurame. The only Oba who his head is not being buried in Ile-Ife is Oba Ovurame and Oba Akenzua. Oba Eweka II, the head was buried in Ile-Ife. The problem the late Ooni of Ife had with Oba Erediawa was Oba Erediawa refused to bring the head of Oba Akenzua to be buried in Ile-Ife. They were having a problem over this because it's a ritual. Do you know the problem the Oba of Benin is facing today? Because it's an agreement. That's why the Oba of Benin must fall. Even though the governor is shielding the Oba of Benin, let him be shielding it. There will be a revolution. See, the revolution is going to be very bloody. We are selecting them out now. By the time the revolution starts, we will bloody them. The anger, you will see, you see the way they are killing people in the streets, the way we are going to kill these people. I just pray you will see what will happen to these people, because what they are doing, we will continue to tell our children and our brothers what these people did to our ancestors. Instead of the Oba being to respect our identity today and hand over the mantle of those rubbish he's been doing to our people, because we want our people to be reading ourselves. Just look, the most educated people you can think of in Edo State are the Ishans, the Onwa. These people are so educated, they are genius. The Oba Benin don't allow them to have access to any federal appointments, federal character. You know what we're talking about? NNPC workers, oil companies, Chevron. You know they have quota system. Any slot that is being given to Edo, the Oba Benin will not allow these people to work. It's denying us our rights. Sir?
Okay. I'm not smart, I'm not a baby.
Okay.
And when I started, I just told you, only the foolish person dropped out from the truth. If they know what you are saying is not true, let them bring their people who they say represent them, and let we bring our people who you are among them as Ogiso. So let's debate. What are they looking for you to keep? That Yoruba prophet, which I saw, as not shame, he told them that they should leave you alone.
Yes.
But once in a while, ourselves to send people like you to come and correct what is wrong. It's like you always refer to Jesus in your Bible.
Yes.
He was sent to set the record sheet. And we are looking for him to keep our message. Why do they want to kill us a little boy? Why don't they look up? Who is this guy giving us history that has been found about how many thousand years ago? See them, bring your people and let's debate. What you said are written by what we call it Igariwa. It's quoting from Igariwa book, it's not a Igariwa book. You told me that when is the first edition? It's when Igariwa was blind, that is where they started writing another book in order to learn about Igariwa.
Yes.
So let them bring it. Oba, I don't know, I'm not abusing him. Why is he looking for you to kill? Why don't you sit down and say, my pikin, come, sit down. Where do you get this information? Then you bring the information and let them research it and see the truth. You say people call you soccer, when you know they are saying wrong thing, just block them off. Don't let them be disturbing your program.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'm not joining over, not joining you. What I'm saying that, let them bring their people up, bring you up. Let's see the history of Edo State.
Yes.
When you say Igbo, it's the name Edo.
Yes.
Igbo originated from them. We are all tribal people.
Yes.
Now they separated us and put their own okay to rule over us. This is to put that in. Just know.
Do you know the name they call us?
Yeah. Everything starts to arouse. You know how they told their man? They open food warehouses, store with this Kentucky food. When the hunger people see food now, they shut up. They are people over, they now go to meet and plan over it again and shut up their mouth. Don't let nobody do like that.
Thank you very much, sir.
You should be abusing anybody. But if anybody talk to you, you know that it's not bringing contribution to your program. Just drop the person.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. So thank you, my brother. Thank you, sir. If I have just teach the history of the Auchi clan, they have five communities, 5 children of the Uchi children. We say we just teach it. So we are going to jump from there to Uzare, where someone that came from the clan. Ogineni of Uzare, maybe he will watch me, and I'm going to put it on the book. I will put it on my wall on Facebook that I will be coming on social time to come and teach the people of the history of Uzare, J2, all those people around Uzare, of Uzare. Ogeneni. So we also teach them. The people want to really know where they come from. So the people of Ibilo, they are so happy. Oh, they say, oh, yes, what am I doing today? Jesus Christ was going to synagogue. He was learning how, he was a teacher. He went to school to learn how to teach. Yes, the synagogue. So he started teaching. He was teaching the word of God. What am I teaching today? I'm teaching the word of our ancestor Ogiso. So that is what I am doing today. It's not different thing with Jesus Christ I'm doing. It's almost the same thing. Hello?
Hello, Kiso. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. God bless you, mommy.
Kiso, don't worry. Everything will be fine. Everything is already fine.
God bless
I'm
you.
surprised because I started watching you since last year. Okay. I'm surprised people are calling you now, asking you, they want to know their history, they want to know this, they want to know that. So we thank God for that. I'm a Benin person. I'm from Ovia. I'm not a Benin. I'm from Ovia.
Ovia. Oh, what?
Most of the if ever my even call away, my hair can make it.
Oh, baby, wato, Jinuki, wato. If you're planning, you have a few about where you have a deck away. Mana, ni wami, my affair now, eh? Well, Aradu, na, where you yonchi, you san, you know, that doge, away good are you, a good are you, while it be. With that doge yakba, a no yakba, Vinny yakba, in a vitamin more, a mono yatabi more, only in a waffle. Ina ga-ata n'ihi enibu ya ka rini ebu na do ane ya do tali ya fe ma ebu no ya sunu re ebi na ya yire no sunu omo ani no omo no vi ya rini eri ya we no wu anado adu eyimi du eyimi do eyimi owa eyimi du ma me eyimi du ma me na ga ijera me na eyimi du eyimi ebini ebi no wa sunu we re na we no ya sunu ni egenoge eyimi ya do abe boni o te ye banya ke vi ya o te ju pa a ke veri ana vi de fie ni ma we ni ma ime ga ho ni igbine osu igbine mi ebizi ada mi mama igbina ime ko igbine enye igbine olokun loro ni igbine oba atuku be ibi Auchi na ge ije no ge be ibi Auchi bi igun ya kere igun ya le ya imi ame na ya gbe la do tamu ki makere do tamu ma
Mori ede bawo ede won ya meme imina because I don't baro no ya rile ni anagwe ima what I just want to listen to
o ga mi bi Auchi mari e otun ya hin ya le enyo ko enyo the real godomigo the any original blood ya me enyo gele me the 100% DNA any we ri ni e mari ya o e ma o wo si ni na ma wo sunu ni na imana
Ugiso, somebody they can always try.
If you pali me
Ways they shall feel. Usano bet we aro ni ga deke de kan we
if you pali me wa to me na we okay me to Auchi bana iya wo wo ngwa bido to wo wa bi ya so me ma pa kwa tire ba Auchi ya kere o we do ta bi ya ke ba Auchi ni ita ama igo iya giere no do te no sense bi yo iya giere no ta
all those people ni call them anyway oh we no dey to we ni ya discourage you no ni we are confusing me oh we are confused. So focus.
Ihe wata o ma de come ya so no ka wati tire all do discourage you ime ihe mu dia ke sisi na do to rin ma do to de idia ni yesi giere we ni ori Yoruba no ni ha ma bodu ma iya bere ile Ife ge ni ha ma bodu mi amia o ezu o bu madam yo
a senior sister there Ancestral and senior sister Ancestral no be no be no na ore o kona o modo Eko edeni interview ogwaweku. Eko na omoto. The first princess.
Water.
Ono yama do interview, yama do interview. Ono do that way. If not say ni mana finish school, he go tell me yama teach school. If not say ni mana finish because of that war, ni no do soon ni. Or say ni mana school. Ono do marry Eko, ono marry Eko. Or not married. That documentary, maybe me aware because it was school Facebook veteran na mio.
What was what were you married because?
You know because I'm not to marry because I know you're veteran na iya marry late ya ni jina we ya bijoba
On the data option the Oba of Benin have came out to say to the whole world that Oduduwa sent his son Romeo from Ile-Ife. So he said it with his mouth. The truth of the matter is that the name of those Obas, you know the reason why we know all these things, God just give us the wisdom. Now you see, when Oba of Benin died, they will take the head to Ile-Ife. Then they will bury the head in Ile-Ife. They will say, when we are so we bury the head in Ile-Ife. They will now build. They will now made a mask, a bronze mask in the replicants. Then those bronze masks and some of native pots, all those juju, all those things, they will now bring it. They will now come and mount it inside the palace. That one will become Ozolwa, Oba Ozolwa. So they will worshiping that man with human being every year. And you understand? And not every time. See, in the Benin history, every for 4 days, we have the 4 days in what we have in the week, the weekly days we have 4 days. They have each days of different human sacrifice. I have a book called Benin Law and Custom, written by Igariba. Igariba really tried to, you see the Eken day, nobody go to farm, it's a resting days. They have some human being, they have some idol they worship in Oba Palace, and some of those chiefs who came from Ife. Not only Oba Benin who is using only human being, those chief Ero, chief Ogefa, Ija, that one a Baba for human sacrifice. They will no see. Do you know this area were empty? You understand what I mean? People will you see what we read just now, what you read just now say, where the people of Auchi Clans run, where they see they will not satisfied for where they run go, they say go dig moats, take cover place. Say this man don't carry them. And you see the word mommy, you see the word kukuruku. You didn't know the meaning of the word. You see, they say they be kukuruku people, they be kukuruku. Kukuruku means when the Oba and a gang were coming to always, they will just lay an arm, they will just enter their community like this, they just surround them. Anyone will try to run, they will just remove a head. You know, their tradition. I swear with my God, with my life in the name of God. When the white men came to Oba Palace to arrest Oba Ovurame, do you know in Oba Palace, I have the pictures with me. The white men took the pictures. See, they were having different scores of heads of our ancestors. Those heads, the human head is much. Those were the head of each clan that were being killed by the Oba. So if the Oba killed the what do you call it, the Iwu, Egbai of Iwu, you know Bubahi is called Egbai.
Yes.
So the descendant of the Aboriginal ruler over there is called Iwu of Igbai. The head was removed. The main ruler, the head was removed. The head and put in Oba Palace, the Oba as a present to the Oba. So you see what I'm trying to tell you. See, when you see the pictures, I will show you the picture just now. You see so many human skulls. We all in God. These are the gifts of the Oba. These are the treasure. The treasure of the Oba is human skulls. So you see these things that they this, but I still imagine some people are still challenging me, says, "Hey, don't talk to Oba." Do you know it's forbidden that you can never use Oba family for human sacrifice. It's forbidden. And you see the people they want to be using for human sacrifice. Okay, look what is happening today. Do you hear about Pikin die in a year? They are killing people from the street. You see they kill about children or grandchildren. They're among the people who die.
No, you know
before the killing start, before the killing start, I came out. I swear in the name of God, if I lie, let this night kill me. let me die mischievous death. I came out and tell the people that the information getting to me that the Oba Abini have made went to make a sacrifice. Two sacrifices he made. One, he made a sacrifice that the Benins should start fighting themselves. He told the Denomuna not gbeme. Their information is correct. They emia. You know, I can't told this information. I said top. I said it now. I said it. The Oba Abini in doing this sacrifice. Thank you. I said it. That is number one. He also went again to make to sacrifice for his friends, his closest friend, Captain Osa, not to die. But when he was doing one of Captain Osa, he never knew that me and the spirit of our land will remove the head of Edu Yofo, the right hand man. Then they left the one who's the devil in Mr. Dr. Damage. That one is in sick bed now. After he does those sacrifices, what happened? Nothing just happened. People started killing themselves. Without no reason. And the governor said he wants to deploy military, but the governor knows very well that the Oba Abini is the cause. But I don't know why the governor is coming out and say, "Abba talk by Benin Kingdom, his heritage." I was almost looking at the governor say, I have refused to congratulate him because I will never support an evil.
Our ancestors don't they fight this battle. Come, we will win now. Now ancestors they fight, so bringing you out, just out to come fight this fight for us. Now ancestors they fight now. Do you understand?
We are really dying. No, we are dying every day because you see these people who are saying, "Oh, leave Oba." The more you are leaving the Oba, the more our generation are destroying. Have you seen the people killing people in Uromi every day? Because the king who is ruling over Uromi is an aborigine. He's an indigenous person of the land. Oba Abini is not our ancestor. Family, family family Oba. Finally. If you Uchi and Adobe, the children of Uchi who make up the 5 clans in Auchi, they don't know today. Say no, Oba Abini is not our. He said they are their old enemy. They were even running. They were thinking the old enemy will come. Then they now decided to dug the moats. 2 communities dug the moats. Tomorrow I will come bring another mama. You know how many history I get. If I tell you some history, you will run. They are not trying to just kill me because of they want to kill me. You see, just look now. Or the Murphy will come out now. Mookie face. Oh, no. Okay, you calling me Oyomba. What is coming out from my mouth? Am I lying? That is a question we have to ask ourselves. This boy, they lie. Okay, when I talk the history of Auchi people now, say they be Uchi people, the brother and Adobe and everything. I read that from book now, make the house. Okay, let the people of Uchi come out to say, "Oh, this boy is a liar." This is the real. Oh, yeah, read from the book. Yeah, send me the book. Let us. No, yeah. See, we have proof. We have evidence. Nobody should be going to Oba. If you have a case in your land, go to court.
Yes.
Oh, you see what the governor said the other day when I was asking the governor questions? Say, Your Excellency, sir, what do we have to do? What this, that, blah, blah, blah. I said, the governor said, if your father have a land in the village, not to say, hey, the land, Benin never forget about those things, open and open eye. Carry the land, make survey, take the survey, go to CFO office, the money not big. Then, they go make CFO for the land. If Oba Abini carry that land, they will collect that for him. You know, see, Oba Abini, see, now, Benin people just be Mugu, now, it will be the Mugu, so, as I talk to you, so we have a case in court in Abuja now. We have a case in Abuja. We have case with the Oba Abini in Abuja. Oba Abini deny flat. Say no, they collect land though. But in the physical eyes, the Oba Abini, they will just call people like this. They'll just go like my father. They just just go by himself. If not because of me, now that water where I give my father, make my father they pray. I say make him drink that water before they can't do operation. I said they talk to you. So my father is living fine now in village now. My father is not, where did you not kill my father now?
I can't story. I can't ask na concerning story. He say I go turn you, I get the turn you, I get the turn you. I say they fear, they shake. They don't want to talk other side at all.
I go buy. Those nonsense names.
They don't just talk other side. I could remember that time my grandma, she's 125 now, still there. She go to tell us story. She go to tell us see the story where she's still here. They use her and they play with us. Be so dope, be so. You understand? But they take and sing for us.
Yes.
But they made the main story. They know they great.
No. Yeah, if you don't mention his name, they go talk. Now I'm saying that the man, the what? Yeah, Urban Ogioma Uwe, the Nuhoma. Urban Ogiso Explains. You know the man, that man they praise her for palace. People know they listen to that man they talk. You see the praise when they give the man. See, Ogiso Explains no banu here. Urban Ogioma Uwe, the Nuhoma. But people are not even listening to the meaning of those words. Or I said, what about my say Biliki and I say me? Ovizoduwa no banue. What is Oduwa? Or my Ogiso? Or we Ovizoduwa no banue. The child of Oba of Ileife. People are so foolish. This is what I will do. I'm going to do my best. I will continue to see. The only way, if they even kill me, they don't feel remove the, even though they take my phone, because nobody pin to my YouTube. The YouTube, I don't they put on for my phone where they carry follow body. The YouTube they did inside my laptop for house, all those things for house.
Yes.
And my woman they aware of all those things. Nobody feel enter my house. It's very dangerous. Suppose they want to go delete them. So my YouTube, we're going to upgrade. We'll be teaching the history. Now that one, they kill the Oba. Me can't do a festival, don't die. People full street for Benin. I know the reason why people are dying now. I am aware of the deaths. This killing. It's not the people who killing themselves. The land is consuming them. The land is because the Oba Benin I go use sacrifice. As he do the sacrifice, now the death continue. Because when I come out that day when they go kill somebody for a palace, the next 2 days, now you go do human sacrifice and some sacrifice for inside the palace there. As you do the sacrifice, the accepts, because you see that place where the Oba need to sit down. That is the key to the kingdom. You see, Igodo. When you are asking them today, say, come and tell us, they will say Odo or Igodo. They just fooling themselves. Straight meaning to our word. Idu Noba, Obodi do, Enemy do, Igbini do, Idubo. They change the name to Ignoba. They change everything to Oba. We are not from the Oba. Oba is a pure Yoruba language. What we are fighting for today, that our land is a holy land. Our people should support me now. This Oba should be abolished.
Let my people go, Pharaoh. Let my people.
People are still dying. Even the governor is still going and still kneeling down before the Oba. Your governor, you doing this thing to our people. You are killing us. The land will not forgive anybody who is supporting the Oba.
Let us go. Pharaoh, let us go.
Governor, I don't hate you. I voted for you. We competed for you, but you are not supporting the Oba. This is very wrong. The governor. You want to rule? You will not complete your 4 years old. If you choose the paths to Oba, you are destroying your career, and we all support the goals of our land to destroy you also. We are begging you. The points everybody know. If you like recruit police, the other day the governor said he want to return people to prison. Oh, Mr. Governor, if you like go and recruit 1 million police, they even keep police. They go even kill army for your neck. If they kill army for your neck, they will declare state of emergency. Mr. Governor.
You don't ever. So I want to see one question. You don't ever see person when they put stone for your head. At the end, they break. They give a paracetamol make it work, or they put stone for a belly make it work.
No.
Sacrifice something they don't do for spiritual. Yes. You want to go bring police come. It work.
They will even kill all those policemen for your neck.
It don't feel work. No. They will kill all of them. Do you understand? Because Because why? The land has been destroyed spiritually.
All those men, they will just come and they will bring AK. You see what they do that day? They go park gun for SCG police station. They park gun for what do you call that police station? Ogbekun police station. They park for Obamarket police station. They park for Dogbo police station. They park the one they for call park gun pass. You know where they for go park gun? That for custom office for Obayi. For custom office, custom house for Obayi. You know, say they some more today they carry gun, they will just season. Those guys just enter inside, they just go park gun, no be small gun, they park for there. They park too much of guns. Okay, the gun they don't park, they don't go.
Imagine.
They still go park for NDLE of they return the gun. You don't know, say instead of this people they return the gun, the land na land of extension. You say Oromia say the land is vest. They go use the gun to collect another gun. They do gonna collect another gun.
It is verse. It
Mommy,
is verse.
thank
What
you.
you not let her know now? That time they tell say, "Egbe why I'm your boss." Say the time when they say Egbe why before, you wicked. No, that people now more wicked and they won't pay back time 90s.
We don't want Oba again for our life.
Yes, 90s Oba go end. Now Oba thing go end for this beginning. 90.
Thank you, Mommy. God bless you.
We know what's here.
What's
Take care of yourself.
God bless you, Mommy.
May I sing for you?
Okay.
Make I sing for you.
Okay.
Ugiso mede oye uki oye onwe. Ugiso Ugiso mede oye uki oye onwe.
Wato.
Okay, bye bye, sir. Take care of yourself.
Wato. Why you power man or you man? Sir?
Yes, sir. What else, sir?
Oh yeah, God bless you, sir.
Oh, well, thank you for your good work, man. I really appreciate your good deed, you know.
Yes, sir.
I like yours to clear the air, I beg. And if I do wrong, you correct me. You see the Asa, the meaning of Asa is from God. You understand? You feel me?
The Eastern history, sir, we will talk about another day. We get many Eastern community. So today,
I want to clear one after.
Yes.
You see the people of Kukuruku, so part of them, history talk and say part of them they shall learn.
We will teach, sir, all those people of Estako clan and 13. We will teach their each clan history. So with the teacher, you will listen. From there, you will learn from inside. They get each Urumi gets history. Uzia gets, Ekperi gets. Now one by one, you will know them. Thank you, sir.
All right.
So we will need to teach them from. You see, the other day that I teach the history of Ekpoma, how the Oba Zulate come Ekpoma killed the Aboriginal Oji there. After they kill him, not only he remove the head come Benin, not only that one he do. He kill all his wives. He kill all his brothers. The one where you see head they run for inside. But this is the question we are now asking those fools. They said the Oba Benin give birth to where for Ekpoma. After you have massacred those people, he went to go and bring one guy called Uda. They say that one be Uda Gbeni. They say that one was a fighter. He posed that one on the people. He said that one be Uda. Now Uda can't give birth to Onoji of Opoji. You know Opoji now? Then he could put that one for there as in what do you call that masses? What do you call that one? As in what do you call this in English now? Allah. I imposed that one. What do you call that place now? Ekpoma. You see, but what about the king that was there before? What happened? All his children were massacred. All the family. This is even. So we are going to explain something to you today. Is that sorry, what is this again? I want to use this opportunity to explain to you, sir, the reason why we are seeing the killings in Benin. The killing in Benin is not by deploying too much military. If you even deploy the military, you will still continue to kill people. And the governor of Edo State, I want to make it very clear that the Bible says you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. I came out and begged my people, so let us vote for Governor Baseki. And we did everything. And during this election, the Oba Abini came out and instigated many of his chiefs to go against Obaseki election. And we stand in the opposition to make sure that, but after Obaseki win the election, he went and kneel down. And he packed some of his governors and go to Oba. The day I will open my mouth to challenge the governor, the day the governor will never grow in politics anymore again. Because I am a leader of the other words. I'm a prophet, and I am not what you think. But me telling the governor today, the governor knows that he's Oba, but instead of the governor to be in the side of the people, he's not even supporting the Oba Benin. They say, oh, if the governor win for second term, he's going to really help us. But what we see today, he take Governor Wike, who's a madman. Bring that one and bring some of the governor. Governor Wike was knee down. Maybe the juju don dey catch them. Oba Atakpe, he kneel down for there. And the governor say go there, kneel down. I say, Upon the whole good we did for the governor never called me one day say, my son or my brother, you help me, you beg our Igbo brothers, our Esan bro, everybody to help me. The governor did not carry phone. But even though you didn't give call or you didn't do all these things, but the reason why we voted for you is because we want change. Not all those BB grammar, infrastructure, this one, we have been hearing all the story before. From the other words, because the two people who came out was Izeyamu and Obaseki. The reason why I said, oh, let us vote for Obaseki was because the arithmetic was the Oba of Benin so much anointed Izeyamu, so much. We are even trying to set ourselves free from Oba. Now, the Oba of Benin is not even bringing a candidate to come and rule for us. I say, this one not good though. That is the reason why I work against Izeyamu. I put it on my wall. People say, oh, you are this, you are this. I said, I am not an enemy to Izeyamu. If the governor we voted for can get up and kneel down before Oba, and Oba Obini who came out and even trying to dethrone the New Year's of Udo, and we came out to stand like a man, and the governor is even going there and kneel down. What is our fate? If our own father is not going to the hands of our enemy to go and bring food for us to eat, what will be our fate? I don't know. Tell me what is going to be our fate. This is just the beginning for the consequences of what the governor and their group have just done. Our land is a land of vaccination. And the governor don't know this. And the governor is even playing to the rules of the evil of the Oba. Okay, you look now. Look at the prison was open. The people who left the prison were hundreds. Among those people who left the prison were some people were sentenced to death by hanging, some to life imprisonment. And those people were even opportune to even broke into police station and collect guns and you know. If you are having a gun, AK-47, you are already a military man on your own. When you are having, if I have AK-47, you have AK-47. The way I will shoot it, the military man cannot shoot it because he have children. I don't have. You see, that is called rebellion. See, what we are just is the beginning. What the governor refused to forget to know is that those guns, they can use those guns to attack police roadblock and collect more guns. If the governor don't know this, those people can even use that their gun they steal to collect gun from another area. You see the way they are operating now. If the army attack them, they will attack the army back because they have plenty of bullets. Is it forbidden? Are they not selling bullets in Benin? You can go there and buy a bullet of 50,000, 100,000. You can have 200 pieces. The other one can have 200 pieces. If five of us have 1,000, if they shoot 1,000 bullets, how many people do you want to kill? The way the thing is moving. These people have all those guns. They will be now. This one will not make them more wiser to yeah. You see, the governor, the only solution to this is not even that they continue they should go to Oba Palace and use PPP grammar there. Benin, go and tell Oba, say, even the governor will go to Oba Palace and say there, what do you call this? What do you call it? I don't know, your monarch, your majesty. I'm doing work. I'm doing my own to make sure I secure the state. I protect. But those people, you call them hoodlums, you call them criminal elements, and they are even watching you when you are saying all those things from your mouth, and they have the gun with them. Even though you threaten from now to 100 years, they're still using. They have the gun, and they have a network. That's what the governor should. And the problem we are still facing, that people who are still working with the governor, they are still member of those network. So I don't want to. You see, Abatobaze have quiet. He have not come out to come and say, hey. You see, the other day, the Abatobaze brother threatened. He threatened that Obat, they will shoot gun. They will shoot gun. His brother threatened. They say, me, they no minor, me no minor. Okay, what are we hearing now? Are they not shooting the gun? I think they say, me, they no. That one come out. And now my brother, now say they, because people are benefiting from the system. But today, I want to say this to the governor. I have not congratulated you because this is not the reason why I mobilize. We spend our money, thousands. Many of our followers, our secret followers, take their own money to give to their family. I have a friends who donated house rents in reward to their tenants. They say don't pay 2 months, don't pay 1 month, just to make sure that the governor emerge. After the governor emerge, he's not showing loyalty to the Oba instead of showing the loyalty to us. And what is going on in the state? People are dying. But I want to make the governor understand today that nobody runs from his shadow. Let our people are dying. We are saying it. You are not the cause, but you went to Oba Abini and Nida. The land is angry, and our land is angry, oh, Mr. Governor. We are complimenting your efforts. The security outfit you brought 850%. They're not going to kill people, are they? Is it? You cannot. Is it? Two wrong cannot make right. Oh, you bringing these people out? Every day they are killed. You see, people today they catch some people, they put them on the ground, they broke their leg, they shoot them. The killing is taking place, and the killing will continue, Mr. Governor, because since I have told you in the beginning that the problem. I remember the video when I called you. I told you that the Oba Abini is our problem, but you are, because you have won the second term, you are not even pretending. Ganduje never did this, what you are doing. Ganduje have peace today in Kano. Do you see any traditional ruler trying to intimidate Ganduje? The under Obaseki even make the Oba Abini more powerful. After Ganduje win election, Ganduje went to Sanusi and Nida. Sanusi, you are my majesty. So today, I want to tell those our followers of Ogisos and Edo, we continue to tell you, I am not a man of a person. I am a man of the people. You see, people are expecting me to fight Izeyamu. I am not going to fight Izeyamu. Izeyamu is not my enemy. The reason why I go against Izeyamu is because of the Oba. And Izeyamu, after my village, the next two villages is Izeyamu village. So I will say Izeyamu is my brother. Let me just say it is my brother, for example. So I will not allowed any of my families or my friends today to go and be enemy to Izeyamu, I will advise you don't do it, because you are being enemy to Izeyamu because of Obaseki, and the Obaseki you are being Izeyamu to enemy. He went to the Oba after all what the Oba did against him, and even call Adams or Shomole. When I called the governor pretend that he doesn't even know me. When I called the governor said, I'm not the governor. I say, yeah. When we were in a good relationship, was the governor. Now it's not the governor anymore. You see, we thank God. But what we stand for today is that 2021, we will see the mighty fall in battle. I'm not going to reveal the prophecy, because if I reveal the prophecy today, many people will go and people say, oh, why do you reveal it? But I just want to advise the governor, this is not this is not the reason why we voted for you. The reason why all these things are happening in our land is the Oba of Benin. They broke the prison, and it was a successful jailbreak. You see how many people have been dying, people going to die, and you know all these things that the Oba of Benin is. Are you really carrying governor to go and thank him, Oba? So thank you, my good people of Edo State, and I want to put it clear today that we will continue to use our platform to enlighten, to educate, to inform our aborigines and our indigenous people of our land. I will love you, and I will continue to love you the most. But I want to also reveal a secret to you today that the word Benin and the land of Benin is a cursed land. It is difficult for the people who come from this place to progress, because our land told us that we are prince and princess, not prince and princess of Oba. We are Israelites. We are talking about Israelites. We are the most good and most beautiful people on the black man world. If you see former Mrs. Ward Agbani Darego from River State, and the people of River State told you they migrated from where? Igodomi land. The former Mrs. Ward is called Agbani Darego. She's from where? River State. Where are the people of River State from? Iduland. What Wike said is come from, he said he come from, his father come from where? Ebony. You understand? So you continue to imagine upon how we're talking about Israel suffer so much in Egypt. We are the most what do you call the humiliated people on earth. Look at what is going today. We cannot even walk. You see those some of the primary school dropouts who are calling me from London. Hey, my brother, I say, tell us the work you are doing in London. We want to know. We want to know the job you do in London. We want to know. So, for your information, I want you people to always listen to your history. And I want to tell you, I'm not going to congratulate Governor Baseki for his second term. Doing it is because I am not satisfied with his way of doing. And if the goals of the land does not work with you, and you are destined to fail, you will fail. If you continue to kill the people in the land, what will happen? The people will rise up against you. The problem we have in Edo State today, people are shouting, Obaseki, Obaseki, come out and help. You are even telling Obaseki to kill people. That is what you are not telling the Obaseki to do. So look, I want to tell you today, you are telling Obaseki to deploy military men. I pity you. These military men you are begging Obaseki to bring, to deploy to the streets, are those military men trained how to cope with civilian? Question. These military men will just see somewhere maybe where they have 5 boys. They will just open fire on those 5 boys. They will just kill them and put them into the boots. Okay, it's like you are even pouring fuel on the fire. Are they trained for civil way of life? The military are trained for war, and you are even begging Obaseki to. I just look at it and say, who are these people? When there is uprising, there is a mystery, a mysterious something going on in the land, and you are not even begging Obaseki to go and bring Nigeria army. Huh? How will a Nigerian army know this is an area man? And if he knows it's an area man, must he be area man? Like for now, okay, that was number one. Okay, number two. Okay, you want them to give them gun to stop these people? How are you going to stop people with gun? These are cultists. And Obaseki knew very well that the Oba Abeni is the spiritual leader of Ayes, and which Etoni Kabaka is one of their supervisor. Okay, Eba Magba is also an Abeye Aye. We have Ifa from Ayeye in Ogbe. We have those people who are in charge of those cultists. And they are many of them are in Obaseki government, and they are saying they want to go and recruit. Where is Dogo? That Bat Obase have never come out to come and say, oh, the people who keep Onaba Palace is quiet. But Obat Obase, you will see how you will end. But all I want to tell our governor, I love you from the bottom of my heart in the beginning. I was thinking maybe you will dislodge the Oba, or you will do something that will make people to support you. You see, I will if I tell my people today that you are not trusted, I will remove the faith. But you have already won it. You say, oh, I've won. But somebody can be a governor. Sometimes he will not come in second tenure. What is the do with favor at all? It's finished today. So what I'm going to tell the governor is that I did everything possible between our rims and our power to make sure you become the governor. So I have not congratulated you. You have a team. You set up Alagodaro group, Alago Yeke, or those whatever. But the spirit of the land is not with you, Mr. Obaseki. Our gods are angry with you, and they are angry with you. I'm the priests of that land. We are angry with you. So continue to praise the Oba Bini, and the wicked come and join him. But I am begging our people, and I'm telling you today that in the name of our land and the name of our ancestors, please always listen to some of my words, because these people are very powerful. One day you will hear that I'm being shot. They will shot me because before this type of thing will happen, I want to make sure that I keep more of the history and teach it, and transfer all those books to someone who can be able to publish it and combine it together. So people need to know where they come from, because they are planning. I love you all so much. I also love my states. I love my Igodo, Migodo, and my Edo people. I will continue to pray that the God of our ancestors continue to do the good job. Apart from that one, I also pray for the gods of our land to hunt the Oba Benin group. I pray today, since Edu Yofehato, who was sleeping with his own daughter, fall. I thank the God of my land for answering my prayer. And I also pray today between 21 days. I want to also hear good news. 21 days between now and December. I want to see the mighty falling in battle. I will come out and celebrate the deaths of those ally of Yoba. I will be dancing. This time around, I will play music. There is no solution now for the killings in our states. It will cease and will resurface again. And that is how it will be until we have a governor who is Igodo that will rescue us. Because what we are having today is when we fight for someone to liberate us, instead of the person to support us, the person will not take side with Pharaoh. The Oba Benin have not come out to speak about the killings going on in our state because he will not speak about it because he's involved. Is he not involved? He's involved. People died in the front of the palace. The Oba Benin have not come to explain to us what happened. The government have not come out to, oh, what happened? Nobody come out to. But Abat Obaze come out to be shouting, Atorodu, Atorodu, Atorodu. Abat, I raise my hand before God of my land. You see how you will end. Because you are an evil to the land. I am a priest. I will continue to consult with our land. You can neglect it, don't mind him, a monkey face, but you will see how the mighty will fall in battle. You people will pay. Our land have risen. Look at how people are carrying guns everywhere. Edo State is not is a city of mafia. The number one state is mafia state in Nigeria. That is how Boko Haram is now celebrating. Edo State is now just like Boko Haram. Go. What is the difference between Benin City and Boko Haram? It's not the same thing. The more the people are just dying, see, the people are finally dying in the street. If you just let me show you some of their achievements. Let me show you some of their mystery. I want to show you. You see? Look at this. Look at what is going on. You see, you see what is now going on in Edo State now, They catch some people, they will break their leg. Somebody they just break a leg, maybe we die along the road to hospital, and the police will not come and carry him. He will just die there, and they will just catch some people, burn him alive. See, this you don't know. You are not saying that they should kill these people. The killing these people, their bloods is shed on the land, and the land, the God of our land, the ancestors. This is what our land forbids, and this is the food the Oba Benin is giving to our land, because our people forbid killings and all those things. But the only food, when anytime our land cry for help, they give blood. That is suck blood. I was saying, you see, the Oba Benin was so proud that it's a city of blood. You don't know what is going on in our lands. There is no year, there is no blood sucking. So what I'm trying to explain to you today, my brothers and my sister, that this is just the beginning. You see, we will continue to die, and you will so call okay. Do you think in America they don't have thief? But the rate this thing is going on in Edo State, even a convoy of a area commander, assistant commissioner of police was attacked. If these people have the capacity to attack the assistant commissioner of police, do you think these people cannot attack the convoy of the deputy governor? You ask yourself this. Okay, do you believe by deploying the military men is the only solution to all those things? The killings, okay. The governor said they want to recruit some community policing to bring back those people from prison, back to prison. You say they have, I don't know what to call it, the governor. I greet you. what you saying from the sometimes he will use force, it will fail, and you understand. But you know these players, they are there, and the Oba Benin is the one of the players. Have you ever invited the Oba Benin and Tony Kabaka and the what do you call them, those Eba Magba? May I would go and bring the list of those, the head. So my brothers and my sisters, bring the names of those hitmen in Eye. Call me tomorrow and send me their names in Edo State and their pictures, but I'm not going to bring their pictures out. Give me the names of the number one men, the people who are the hitmen, the operational room in Ayes. Those people who are fighting, please give me their names and their pictures. Then you see me tomorrow calling their names. If you have their number, give me. The business people are there, but even though you give them money, but the problem is the upper Benin. The governor, he know this. Eh? He knows this. Ah, you don't know. This is just the beginning of the killings. Even you see the killing, the way they take kill this boy, they just beat. Okay, when you ask, wetin this boy thief now? Two of them, they just carry a leg, come on, beat her, beat her, beat her. If I show this thing, I just see. Break the leg, break the leg. You see the leg where they break now. Okay. You want to, even though you kill this boy, you come to kill more people. People are ready to die. But the land, there's something, there's anger in the land now. There's an anger. Hello?
Yes. Hello?
Hello?
Yes. As you can see, my number is not hidden. I just want to talk to you. I just want to ask you a question. Are you mad?
You know, no, I'm not mad.
I'm calling you from Canada. I'm not a Benin or any tribe. Are you mad?
Which work are you? Which work are you working in Canada?
Can I tell you my name?
Yes, tell me your name.
Are you mad?
Tell me your name.
Are you mad? What the hell is wrong with you?
I beg, tell us your name now. Tell us your name, I beg now.
What the hell is wrong with you? I will personally pick you up. I'm a girl. I'm a woman. I'm not a boy.
Okay, sorry. Which country? Which country do you live? Abudu.
My name is Amoku.
Amoku. Which work are you working in? Which work are you working, man? But you know, wait, nah. You know the Oba Benin. Okay. Wait. Which work are you working in Canada? Tell us the work. We want to know your work. No, I beg now. Tell us now. Okay, now. Tell us the name of your work. Eh? But you don't know they just madam, wait to madam, you know they just swear for me. Why you see they call me? You know say the swear will follow you like that. Pace when they don't swear for you, they call them. They don't believe in juju. Okay. Pikin. But Oba Benin is not my father now. Oba Benin is not my father. But Oba Benin is not my father now. He's not my father. Okay. So are you? If you do. So are you happy? Are you happy? Mama, wait. Okay. Are you happy the way the Oba Benin embarrassed my father? Okay. Are you happy what the Oba Benin, Mama? Are you happy what the Oba Benin did to my father and Prince Okoro and Edimbofi? Is it done in the modern world? So, do you mean that in Canada, where you live now, the Canada will poison you? Excuse me, ma'am. Canada people will poison you because your husband thief from supermarkets. Talk your name. What will be your name? Tell us. No. What is your name on Facebook now? So that means I go check your Facebook.
Okay, my name on Facebook is Nojofa. Nojofa, you get those, sir.
Well, no vessel. As we say, you be believer. No, say you be believer. Oh, so you be believer, Mama. I beg, tell us you work for Canada. We want to know. I beg. You see, my sister saying, you see the work what she did in her head. People they take care of people they don't hold. People they wash their yansh. You know understand? So all these things that she dey work. You see the work which is my sister is doing now. Instead of you to clean your own people yansh. Na head worker. The Oba of Benin, okay, my name is Bodo here. Ne ma ba gbe ma se adumagba eyin kare eyin de be eyin ọba ma ewe no ewe bole lo ba na me Ogiso me hin you don't believe in juju but you believe in ọba. So do you believe in you don't believe in juju but okay wait they don't swear why you not wait make the juju do you now if you allow juju to kill me now how many years now 3 years now next year now 3 years I'm still waiting. How can I honor Oba Benin who does not honor my own father? My father is older than the Oba Benin. Oga, I say Oga madam, Okay, before your eye and our eye, Oba Benin have the right to carry Prince Okoro because Prince Okoro talk to me. He carry Prince Okoro, they drink water and naked and make time for prison. Now Prince Okoro na send me at the course. Okay. Madam, Oba of Benin is not my ancestors. Oba of Benin is an invader. So I have the right. We have the right to fight for our freedom. I am fighting for my freedom, Mama. For your information now, Madam, your information, I'm the Ogisos. I'm the Ogiso now, the new Ogiso. I'm going to build my own palace and will show it to you. If you... Madam, I want to start building my palace now. If you have a ball, well, you have the palace now. Wari do new Bobby Palace. You do new Bobby. Go Ogiso I talk where Ogiso ya we. Wait till they say that palace. Tell me. I want to know from this woman. See, believer when they talk about juju. Madam, you where Iranoma get work be at Yagariba. When my any natira me no hoa, irareba family ekiri. Omo pa no so yi. Ati irareba.
You will pay dearly for what you are doing. You will pay dearly for it.
Mama, I am open the eyes of my people. Miss Madam Madam disrespect. What is your il m'a continué on non ba mo la de mana. Wo ku toi. Oui. Dis-moi non, son non, this is a freedom. Madame, madame hamawe, una tie bomme, una tie bomme, boya fe nuru tie me, unwe hene de e ya yi won ba, oba e wa we kuna tie bona. Oba e wa we boya na ri o, unwe boya fe no kuna tie na, unwe ba e wa yo ri. If we are beg that's one, but we have a donating go na beg we have donating we have a GoFundMe or the go na beg but we have a do new bowani. Never can do new boy. We have a donating na beg we Ogiso. Who we have do new boy wani yes. Okay, I want to ask you a question. What money I ever make? Have you ever seen me? I build my house or buy car with which money?
You cannot do anything. You cannot use your position to collect money from the food.
To use the money to Mama. My father was taken to palace. Madam, this woman is just only fooling herself. I just wanted to listen to her, but she's not. I don't know how to say it in English. Wait, hold on 1 second. Hold on, my battery is about to off. I wanted her to speak. I wanted to give her time to speak, but she's not making sense. What's this? So, Madam, you are not making sense. I wanted you to speak. You know to Aba. You had your number. We might rat your boy night. We might rat your boy on there. See, you know what I want to tell you people is that who is this? Oh, mommy is good. God bless you, mommy. How are you?
God bless you, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, mommy.
Family?
Fine, mommy. God bless you.
Yeah, how's the family? How's everything?
We are fine. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Yeah. I hear that woman that just called now before I called.
Yes.
She says she's from Canada.
She's not from Canada. She's lying. She's hiding her number. She's not Canada.
She says she's a Christian. She's a fake Christian. If she's hearing me now,
okay.
She's a fake Christian. If she should believe anything concerning that palace, she's a fake Christian. You try to tell her that you are not from other family.
Yes.
I am from Edo. And
yes.
She doesn't want to understand. Why? Because she's Elebino. She
yes.
doesn't want to understand. But our ancestors, that since we be sleeping, that the children of Igbo, the children of Edo are be sleeping. But now we are waking up.
Yeah, we're rising up.
It's not going to be the same anymore.
Yes.
It's not going to be the same anymore.
Yes.
This is what they should know.
It's going to be business as usual.
For the truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's going to be business as usual. Yes. business
as usual.
Yes.
Everything has changed because our ancestors right now, they are waking up. Because as we are waking up, our ancestors, they are waking up at the same. You remember last month when I called you, I told you when that our governor go to leader and be leading and saying about it's not going to be well. If you can remember.
Yeah, remember, yes, you told us.
Our ancestor is not happy over it. Why? Because they are be crying for freedom. They are be crying for their children to wake up.
Yes.
Now we are waking up. And it's not going to be the same. They are trying to shut you up. They can never shut you up. They can never. No one can shut you up. Except they will dig their own grave. That is it. They are just calling it rotting and causing rubbish. As far as they are filled in that land, that economy, the land of Edo, they look up and see the sun there. They should be very careful.
They will never know peace. And look at what is going on now. Eh? You see those boys who take up arms. They kill themselves. One day they will unite and use the gun against those Oba and their group. You see, if God is a God of merciful, it's a merciful God. God is watching, and the spirit of our land is watching. You see, these people that are dying today, they are the Godomegodos. They are the indigenous. They are not Fulani. They are not Hausa. They are not Yoruba. It's our people that are killing. You see, the Oba Abini went to go and make a sacrifice for us to be killing ourselves. But one day I will consult I will pray and we'll consult our ancestors. Now that our brothers have those guns, that the Oba Abini knew that the time a day like this will come. That's why he went to go and fence his palace. One day, if assistant commissioner of police convoy can be attacked, what stop them from attacking the Oba Abini? They will overrun the palace. If they can overrun prison, what is the Oba Palace? They will overrun that palace and blast that man to death there.
The Oba Abini just entered for 4 years. What is she talking about? What is she talking about? What is she talking about? What about the forefather? The sin of your father, you clear it out? You have not cleared your head out of the sin of their father. They have not cleared their head out of the sin of their father. They are ashamed
of themselves. And nobody's recognizing. People no longer respect the family of the Oba again. They are now looking them as an evil. Do you know what is going on?
Evil. That is what they represent.
When you say you are from the Oba family, people will run away from you. Say, these people are evil. We are the one who killing us. They came from Saudi Arabia, Mecca, and these are people who came to destroy our ancestral roots, who scatter us.
You know those people, those people that used to that is siding about most of them. They are the slave that he bring from the Ife.
Yes.
Most of them, that is what I understand. Me, I'm talking to your family. I know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
My father supposed to be the NOJ. He refused it.
Okay.
My mother was 108 years before he died. Well, that is 2006.
And he refused that evil. He knows human sacrifice with goals for it.
He told me everything. That is where he refused, because my father himself is a prophet. He said their hands are not clean.
Before human blood. They will just catch a human being, just remove the neck and kill that person. And people will praise them. They are still doing it up to tomorrow.
They are praising them because they are slaves. That is what they believe. They are slaves. The painful part of it is our Ikodomikodo children. That they are using to swear their juju or whatever they are doing.
Yes.
Let me tell you, those juju or that water they say they are drinking is a charm.
Yes.
It's a charm to control their mentality and everything.
You saw what happened to my father, mommy?
Control their own life.
The mindsets.
They are not their self anymore.
When my father, do you know what happened to my father and when my father drink that water? If anytime I want to ask my father what happened in the background, I feel he will just say stop, not talk that side. He will just cut phone.
Yeah, he won't like.
My father was doing it. You know what I did to my father? I give the water, that water I have. I say you should use that water to pray. Use that water to pray. I say I want to capture this man because it's written that anybody who drink that water will never speak until he die. I say my father must speak. Then I give the water to my father to pray. My father prayed with the water from that very river. After my father prayed with the water, do you know what happened? Then my father was in a point to die now. If my father died, they say, "Oh, the juju have started working." I said, "No. Let me reverse this death in the name of our ancestors." I pray over it. Say, this man don't die. Do you know what happened to my father? When my father was in a point of death, blood was coming out from. He was pissing, urinating blood. Then I told him, I told him, oh, come on, I swear in the name of my life, my mother grave, and my life, if you not confess and talk what they did to you in the palace, I swear he will die. And when he says, you want to die, he said, no, you don't want to die, he will talk. Until I say, oh yeah, talk. He confessed. Look at how they will every day to drink water.
Anyone that go there, anyone that drink from that water, they are all on the same, they are in the same charm.
Yes.
The same charm is in all of them. Is that not evil palace? That somebody will be saying, our father was saying, so let it be your father. And now it's not my father.
God forbid. That evil generation can never be our father.
That evil generation, they cannot be our father. They're not our father.
People who use us to make sacrifice for every day of their life.
Even since my father told me the story when I was small, since I grew up rich like that, you don't come back and tell me I'm from Edo. I told you I'm not from Edo. They can call that state Edo. I'm not Edo.
Never. Yeah. They are evil. Anybody who associates with them, that person will never progress.
I said to the baby, I'm not Edo. They can be like, no. Oh, Edo,
no, I'm from Igodo, or you say you're from Ewokimi. Not you just claim that side, or you claim from Ebele, or you are from what do you call that place? From Auchi, or from Iriaro. You should come your community.
I they claim my place, the name of my ancestor. I'm the children of Edo, and also my forefather is Ezelomo. That is my father.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You see the name Eze Lomo. They see add Igbo name inside. Eze. Yeah. If you go to our, that's what I'm trying to do today. We want to know where we come from. So the Oba, I believe, will be ready to pack his load. By the time everybody now know where they come from, hey, the world will be sweet.
The children of Ezelomo, the energy they bring from the palace of Oba to my distance there, to the Elohim, the children of Ezelomo cut off his head. Why? Because the children of Ezelomo train his children, both female and male, as a warrior. You understand what I'm saying now? It's a long story.
Mom, you know. Mom,
you
know what to do, eh? Mom, you know what to do. We will look for a day. You come and tell us the history, how the Oba will send his own son, to come and take over from another person's land.
He never take over. It was assisting the Enoje there to go and hit the Oba of Benin to be capturing slave and all that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
That was the vow. And with the land between from the to Oluchugbo. It now belongs to the children belong to Ezelomo and his children. I'm telling you this story. These are my father. So then, after Sons are done, the Enojere give this land to the Ezelomo himself. They now say that the Ezelomo and his children, they become progressive more than the rest people in our gaming. And then I go and tell the Enoje, oh, if you allow this man more, one day, don't worry, he will come and ask of your head. You know what happened? After the Enoje say the children of Ezelomo to go to Benin, to go and join the Oba of Benin, to go and be taking the slave and whatever, fighting for land and everything. Then the chief of there is the warrior of the Oba. They come of the Enoje. They come in the night and call the head of Ezelomo, which at this time Ezelomo is already old.
Yes. Mom, you know what to do. We don't talk this story today. I will come and tell you when you have time. We want you to tell us this story so that you will explain it to us. So that the videos, because you need to explain, because they must call the head, they carry the head, go to Benin. That is their way of life. They must carry the head, go to Benin. That is their way of life. They must remove the heads. That is their way of living. Mommy, we will talk this thing tomorrow. Or when you find time, you call me. We want this story you talk to us, we will come explain it to us. So all of us will hear it from the beginning. We explain the history of Ezelomo and the Onoji. You can explain that to us. Thank you, Mommy. God bless you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't forget it. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Thank you very much, and God bless you, my brothers and my sisters. You see, my sister will call just now, say, concern the history of Ezelomo from Ewokimi and the Oba and their group from Ewokimi. How they, you see, these people are demonic. They be killing our ancestors. This thing, they are going to open their yash. Oh, Oba, well, then. Why we man? People are not from our lands. Claiming land does not belong to you, Baba. Wato. Domosa. Domo, the last caller. Wato, Baba. Wato. 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 Imado fanya uma fanya sawa. Wato.
You see, that sister that you call now, sister, thank you so much. God bless you. God will continue blessing you. God will continue give you the more wisdom, the way you have. Please, I really appreciate. You see, the other woman that called, that the one that claimed that she came from Canada, I have a message for you. If not true, now be so they talk. Or if not lie, all those things where you talk, it will happen. All those calls. But if not truth where they talk, where your mouth is sharp like that, your mouth, the cause where you talk, where you cause, Oloku is Sabo, why carry any time come from me, say, I will kill your generation. It will go better for you. That's why you go be slave to your generation, to the generation, go be slave to the upper of Benin. And you will never have peace. So shall it be you. You will never have peace when you die because you know the truth. You are going to die in slave. Your family, your generation to generation is going to die in slave. What is the problem? By saying by saying somebody saying the history, is there anything bad there? Which country where they never talk their history out? Maybe anytime when you talk history for that Benin, you know more make that Okungo na carry go punish all of una. Make not make it not better for all of una there. Now the Benin don't say that for that Nigeria, they don't share.
They don't want me to talk this to now.
They go back.
My brother, you don't see, my brother, don't see the history of that. My brother, we ever forget that ball. You have forget that ball. You have forget that ball, nigga. In your rima. The only time I went, my brother, you don't see waiting the history talk. History make us understand. Say they call it dig moats. He said they call it dig moat because of their old enemy. Who be their old enemy? The Yoruba Palace, the Benin people. They were removed in head. You know, see. Which warrior he be? They kill our own people. They cut their heads. And my brother always say, "Now go on later." What Baba? What? What? Now go on later. Now go on one-on-one later. What Baba? What? Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. I say make I just make the last call before we come out. Good evening, sir.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I listened to your program and it was quite educating.
Yes.
Impact with history. Yeah, I'm calling from the UK.
Okay, sir.
Actually, I've had some histories. I'm from Benin State originally.
Put this thing for ear. The thing they echo. Put on where make you understand the Put on ear.
Can you hear me, sir?
And now it's calling. I'm hearing now.
Okay, sir. I said originally I'm from River State.
Yes, sir. Which of the clans are you from? Equere or
yes, I am from Equere. Yes.
Okay, God bless you. Go on, sir.
So from my own point of view, we all came from the same place.
Idu land.
Yes, sir. So if you talk about the Equere, that's not our original name. Okay. So our original name is called Igoroha, which is a Benin name, means there's money in the bush.
Yes, Igoroha. Also.
Yes, sir. So I really want you, maybe one of these days. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Go on.
Sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. So the Igoroha. Are you?
Talk, I'm hearing you, sir. Go on, 100% hearing you, sir.
Are you with me, sir?
Go on, sir. Hello? Hello, sir.
Are you with me, sir?
Oga, speak, sir. We are hearing you. Don't watch me. Just talk to the phone. Put the phone on your ear so that you can hear you. Hello? Hello? We missed the call. What's... Hello? Hello?
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Oh,
this is the primary school dropout calling. Hello?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Yeah, so we'll say our original name was called Igoroha.
Okay.
Now, I think that was during the Oba Ewari the first.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So the people moved. Our ancestors moved away from. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go on, sir.
Okay, so our people moved away from what we call the Benin now.
Yes.
To move towards Delta, and then there we have whose brother is
Ekpeye. Yes.
Ekpeye is a Benin name.
And Ogba.
Yes, Ekpeye was born in Benin and was taken away to that area. He got to a place where they call Ndoni. He settled in Ndoni.
Yes.
And picked a wife named Ndoni who gave birth to Ogba.
Yes.
So Ekpeye and Igoroha are the same father, the same mother.
Okay.
Yeah, so they are the same father, the same mother, and their father is called, I think, is Akalaka.
Akalaka, yes. Sir, yes, sir. I want to tell you something. I want to come in there, sir. You see, when you see the name Akalaka, yes, you see this in our ancient name. You see the area I want to share more light. The left. If you check the Ukwani, and if you check how they left through the Ukwani Axis and they crossed the River Niger towards this Ikore today. That is, they move towards the Ukwani people, towards that side.
Yes.
So what we are bringing out today, we want our people to know. You see, when we are talking about the history of Auchi Clan, we're talking about the Estako. You see, Igbo is an Yoruba language. You see, what really happened in our lands are putting it before you today. Our land was a land of many colors. When Oromia came to our land, Oromia was so shocked. So Oromia finds something they have never seen in the history of their own world. A land speaking different languages. Just one people with different languages. And Oromia was shocked. Oromia tried by all means, because the land is unholy. Let me just say, it's an holy land. Oromia tried everything to overrule, and it was not possible. And Oromia make a statement that this land is a land that forbids foreigner from ruling over them. He said Ile Ibinu. And the real name of the land is called Obodidu. That is the land of Idu people. See, if you go to the whole of Delta, we have Isoko, we have Urobo, we
Yes.
have
Yes.
Okwane, we have
Mm.
Ika, we have Iseluku, we have Asaba.
Yes.
Just be naming all those places and you ask them, where is their ancestral roots? And they will tell you their ancestral roots is from Edo, that is
Yeah.
Benin. So
Yeah.
for your own
Right.
information, sir, you people are not in any way from the family of the Oba. You know why? The Oba Eware of Benin, you people left during that time doesn't mean you are from that family. The Oba Eware of Benin
There was a problem
introduced, there was,
from the
let me tell
history.
you something,
There
sir.
was a problem
Okay,
in
okay, wait,
there, and
one second, sir.
the
One
commander
sec.
have to run away because I'm moving his son
I want
so
to,
that he will not be killed.
I want to tell you something, sir. You see,
Yes, sir.
the Oba of Benin established greetings. Through these greetings, they will recognize who is the Oba of Benin and the followers who came from Ile-Ife. You understand? And the religion they brought from Ife, the shrine they have is almost about 200 or about how many hundred of shrine. Those shrine doesn't accept goats or animal except human. So the people who dwell in land, they were tired of offering their own children to this idol.
Okay.
So people started
Oh,
running. You
that,
see, if you check very well now, if you check that your history now, the people ran away. They didn't migrate by themselves. They ran away from the
they
wicked
didn't. They
way.
didn't. That's why you
Yes,
see Governor Wike was once in Benin to say, you understand me. So as I was coming up, if you come to Ikwere land now, when we want to greet, we greet Ikwere Meka, yeah?
yes.
That's a general thing. But if you want to greet an Ikwere man, they don't say Ikwere Meka, they will say Iwro Meka.
Okay.
So my wife is from Edo State. When I came to marry my wife, some people from Benin came. And they say, where do you come from? I say, Ikwere. They say, wow. Say, you are our people, we don't sharp blood. You understand? So my own interest is the history part of it. So if you are doing history of that, you can do research.
I will do research. Do you know what we are doing now, sir? There's something I want to tell you, sir.
Like now, if we go to Port Harcourt, there's a place called Okuta, Rome Okuta. There's a Okuta in Ishaland. We have Obogoro. There are a lot of names. My own place is called Omo Osa. OSA is still in there. So you can see that relationship. My own, interest is the history part of it.
There's something I want to tell you, sir. Just one second, sir. So one second, sir. I am working with professors in universities. I'm working with lecturers in higher institutions.
Okay.
I want to tell you something. Is it what we are just doing now? We are just
Sorry,
this is
sir.
just one second, one second, sir. One second, sir. Okay, listen, sir. Okay, listen. Okay, listen. Okay, listen, okay. Listen to me, sir.
Okay.
Listen for a moment. If I say we are working professors, because we are going deep down to the Portuguese archives. These people have some of our history that you can never find in the markets. So we are trying to retrieve, because our forefathers explained everything. When a white man came to your land, the first thing they want to know your history, your origin. That's the first thing they always ask. So now, like for example, now the short history of Benin, written 1936, explain some secrets that you cannot ever find in our land today, but have been documented. We also have another book that was being written by the Portuguese, the first Portuguese who came to our land, that they documented all these things are still in the British library, but you don't know how to even access it. I do you understand? So what we are now accessing all those secrets. That is why the Oba of Benin is trying to eliminate me out of the roots, because I am starting from the Eastern clan and the Eastern ethnic group. I am going from village to village, village to village. Each village have their own history. So that is what we are doing now. We don't we like in Auchi, where Oshomole came from. They have three local government. They have 13 clans. This clan they have how they came, how their history. So we are now going from this clan to this clan. So we are doing it one by one. Before we finish the one of Esako, you see the one of the queries, the one of the Andoni, how they all came. You see, the reason why we are doing this research, people really want to know where they come from, what is their real ancestral roots. Because the Oba, people are not seeing the Oba of Benin as their ancestors. So through our findings, the people now know that, oh, the Oba of Benin is not our ancestor, he was an invader, just like a jihadist who came. His own way, their tradition, their religion they brought from Ife, we have never seen that type of religion before. People started running. And the people did not run one day. People started in the beginning running, running, running. Up to today, are the people not still running today? If you come to Italy, you seem like you're in Port Harcourt. Come and look at Benin people everywhere. If you see 10 black, you see 8 of Edo. So what we are trying to do now is that he said, take the evil out of the people that we are acting fine. When someone is possessed and you don't cast away the demon, the person will remain possessed forever. You understand what I'm saying? So when somebody is sick, you have to cure the person. So what we are trying to explain today is that we are not fighting. We just want the people of Ikwere, the people of all those people who migrated from our land. That this man, Oba, is not our ancestor. We have a king who still maintain the ancestral roots to you, which is Ogiamie.
Wow, that's great. That's great.
We still have the king today.
Crime in the Benin, we need to pray for Benin.
Okay, wait, let me explain something to you, sir.
Too much.
Okay, wait.
And God will save people's life. That's the
Okay, the God does not listen to that type of prayer. You know why? Because when you are committing a crime, instead of you to plead for leniency and you continue to claim your rights, how can God forgive you? It's difficult because what our land need now is take the evil out of our land to be peaceful. We have the evil among us, or we are praying for the evil to remain among us. How can an evil man live among us and we are praying for God to bless the evil? I don't know that type of prayer. I don't know if God accepts that type of prayer. I don't understand. So the evil.
My area of interest is, with the history and the origin where people.
Okay, I will call you tomorrow. Then we will talk tomorrow. Call me tomorrow, sir.
The kingdom and all those things. Personally, I'm not.
We will explain it tomorrow.
Because of it.
Your network is not very clear, sir. When you are talking is late, sir. When you are free tomorrow, call me tomorrow afternoon if you are not working. We want our families to know that we are one people. But the Oba Benin is not collecting the glory, saying that he's the one who gave birth to Governor Wike, who gave birth to Ikore. No, it's wrong. We still have the lineage to our king. So we still have the lineage to our ancestral roots. We are ancient people. And you understand? So the problem we are having, and the Oba Benin is claiming what doesn't belong to him. It's very bad. So tomorrow, if we are chance, we don't go to all those inquiries that we are coming for the history. People of Ogba, people of what do you call it, Degema, many communities. Please, we are going to teach all the history. And you go and ask your forefather, your grandfather, yeah, this boy is he lying? These are all our brothers. But the Oba Benin have put confusion to our life. Claiming is the one who gave birth to Ikwere, confusing everywhere. The other day he told the Ikwere people that if you want to do Igbo festival, that they should be coming to come and do Igbo festival. No, my brothers, our history is our life. If Governor Obaseki cannot bring out money for the archaeological excavation of our ancestor Ogiso, then we know the area where our ancestors lived in those days. We want the state government to partner with the foreign government to make an excavation, archaeologists. But the Oba Benin will overrun all those things. That is the problem we are facing now. Eh? He want to claim where does it come from. That's why we can go into and kneel down before him. Anybody who ever kneel down before the Oba, that person will not see the light of the day. It's just truth. You will fall. Don't bow down for that man. Kneel down before the cemetery. The gods of our land will not be happy with you. Wike came to kneel down. Look at his state today. It's ungoverned. It's people dying. Obaseki came to kneel down. You people should come to kneel down, collect insecurity to your states. Don't kneel down. Stop it. That man is an evil. Please, in the name of God, don't kneel down for him. I beg you. The people of Ikwere, we are coming back to those history. It's batch by batch. We are going to teach all how we come from one place. I mean, we are from one people, for crying out loud. It's all about being came to scatter our identity. Look at us today. Look at our way of living. Eh? Hello? 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 Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I want to contribute to this your topic.
I contribute. Good evening.
Okay, sorry, sir. Your face looks familiar. Are you from Urugu? You look like Urugu. You are smiling.
If you come Yoruba, I will accept it too. Are we not from the same ancestral roots? From Igodomi Godo. We have Igodomi Godo now.
One thing I wanted to ask from you.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, don't be offended. Stop insulting my Oba.
You see, the Oba Benin is losing the war now. You see, he's losing the war. This is a war. The war will win. Are we not winning? We are winning. Stop insulting by you call. Okay, look. I don't want to even say the country you live. I don't want to say anything anybody, but I don't want to receive our call. Let me just make it close. My brothers and my sister, we are winning. We will win. You see, if you look at our people now from River States, just look, River States, Edo States, Delta State, you see, you're going to Imo State, Enugu, you just be spreading our people around everywhere. They all around. If you look at what happened, see, our people cross down to what you call the Togo. People ran towards that side. Go and look at the people of Ebe. They are claiming that they are from Benin, that the Oba Benin was. We were ancient city of civilization, the cradle of black civilization. And white men know all these things. My God. I cry. We voted for Obaseki to help us to do the needing. And Obaseki, look. Obaseki, that land you are seeing is an holy land, though. Because they said you don't want to do what your father did. What did your father did? Your father wanted to correct the truth. They say now you want to be kneeling down before the Oba. Continue to kneel down. Thank you very much, and I love you so much. Tomorrow we'll go to another history. If you know you are from Estako, tomorrow please call me and ask me. You tell me where your village is, so that maybe we will teach about your history tomorrow. We will teach the history of Estako, Urugu. I said we will continue. Ukwan, Ija, Wale, my mystery. If not history, we go play like food. See, this is my. You see, this only one history we teach today. The people of Auchi Clans, 5 brothers, and their ancestors. They are still doing it. If they are doing the Remembrance Day today, now the Uchi, I will be there to celebrate. These are some of the things you have to celebrate. Don't celebrate Oba. It's not your ancestor. If you are from Uchi side, please celebrate Uchi every year. If anybody who's come from Uchi, please, you should call me and celebrate your ancestor. Amy do Mamenaga, our ancestor will celebrate our. You don't be celebrating Oromia. It's not our God, it's not our ancestor. These are demonic people. God bless you and God bless you. Thank you very much.